Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Oh,
I
don't know. Don't know how many people are here. We have six. Oh, okay. There's an ad literally started before the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's for stock footage. Where's the super cash? You just got 1 pence for that one. That's 5 seconds. Yes.
I mean, any money's better than no money.
It truly is, isn't it? That was quite funny though. Did anybody else get an advert there now? Because I'm actually intrigued to know. Well, it says still 6 waiting, so I don't actually know if this is real. Is this real live?
Interesting.
Live?
We are live.
We're supposed to be. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we're watching. Okay, so I'm guessing whatever that ad was is over. Okay. Right. Okay. That's fine.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. That was weird. That's never happened before. I don't think it has.
No, I've never.
YouTube is trying to make us more money, which is great.
It's not that great because the money on YouTube is. I don't know how anyone makes money on YouTube. It's just
sort of paid promotion.
Pennies.
Yeah, Squarespace
And Honey.
Squarespace.
Yeah.
Honey is the new web browser.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Whatever you call it.
Before we start this stream, just want to say that this is sponsored by Squarespace and
what else? The Tory party.
The Tory party. Don't get yourself tested. We haven't got enough tests.
No, you have to drive 200 miles from wherever you live to get a test, wherever that is.
That's very morbid.
Yeah. Very. Right. So, Stifkins, are they back? Good grief. Yes, we are back somehow. Premium Blu-rays, the boys are back. My wife can watch what she wants tonight. She is happy. Well, she's a very lucky woman then.
What is she going to watch?
Murder, She Wrote, my money's on. Dustin Lewis, hello Dustin. Nisa, hello Nisa. Even though I'm sure Nisa can't type that well, or can she? I don't know.
No, it's probably my wife.
Carlsberg, been looking forward to see Huss announced earlier this week. Good to see you. Hope you and we are all well. I hope you're well also, Carlsberg. Andre, hello Andre. Hello my friends. Pete is here. Hello. Oh. We'll talk about the Junior Blu-ray later because this is a revolutionary thing that's happened. And premium Blu-rays, Howard the Duck. How random. Okay. Oh, she's gonna watch Howard the Duck. I don't believe that for a second. Does anybody else? I don't believe that. I do not. We shall see.
I mean, there's some significant cultural, impact from that film. So,
yeah. Oh, me and Nisa have the TV to ourselves tonight.
Yeah.
See, they don't have to watch your Korean movies.
Do you know what my daughter watches? Friday Night Dinner.
Friday Night Dinner is amazing.
She's like coming up to 6 years old.
It doesn't matter.
It's like the amount of swearing I hear coming out of that. I got a note from her teacher once that she said, "Snitches get stitches, bitches." She actually said, and the thing was, the teacher didn't want to say it, so she gave me a note of what she said. Snitches get stitches, bitches. This is a 5-year-old. This was a 5-year-old. I don't know who she said that to.
Does she not like
legend?
If something goes wrong in the house, does she stand there and just go shit on it? That would
Shit
be amazing.
on it. Yeah.
Shit on it. The father is the best character in that whole show. I love that. I love that show. Racky's here. Hello, Racky. Welcome back.
Hello, Racky.
Wilson. Stiff Kittens. Oh God. But shit on it would be amazing. If you can do it, if she can do that, that would be fantastic.
Shit on.
She's laughing.
probably-
See,
Yeah, she's probably come in here at some point and scream shit on it.
I just hope she doesn't. I just hope she doesn't walk around school going, "Shalom, Jackie, shalom."
Do you know? Because I live near
Well,
Stamford Hill, which is a
yeah.
really Jewish area. Every time we walk around, she goes, Why have we got so many Jewish people here?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't say that out loud, please. It's not, don't say shit." She just came in and said shit.
I heard it.
Oh.
Okay, the stream's over. I'm going home now. I'm satisfied. Thank you, everyone. You've been great.
People think I've got like a 6-year-old Nazi for a daughter.
Oh God. As long as she doesn't like the grandma's husband, the one that has the Hitler mustache, will be okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. God no. I can't breathe. I can't even think now. This is hilarious. 6 years old and she's watching Friday Night Dinner.
I know.
No,
I know.
that's an
I don't know how she.
education.
I never really watched it, so I don't know how she got into it.
Well, you
Anyway, so what has everyone been watching like recently?
Friday Night Dinner, obviously.
Yeah.
I've been watching some random stuff, man. Just
Really.
absolutely, just from everywhere. From Bill and Ted Face the Music to Sansale and Johnny Toe. Everything.
Wow. Johnny Toe. That's a good director to get into.
Yeah. Getting pretty late though, so have to kind of binge watch pretty much everything he's done.
We missed that Johnny Toe at Fantasia though.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately.
Allowed it, were we?
But I mean, his more recent movies, like I'm talking about since maybe 3, haven't been amazing. I mean, not like his early career. I mean, 3 was awful.
When was that? Was that like in 2011 or something, or earlier?
That was 20. I think it was 20. Was it 2015 or 2016?
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
So everything before that is clear. So like mid 2000 stuff is
obviously he's had some like some dips in his career, but yeah, I mean his earlier on is really good. I still think Exiled is his best movie.
We'll have to check that out as soon as the opportunity arises.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Dion?
No.
It's a category 3 movie, and the only reason for that is because there's a handshake, which is like a tried handshake, and because of that it got a Cat 3 certification. Wow. Yeah.
And both of the election films are category 3 too. I mean, obviously, because of the whole plot. So
yeah.
I've been quite bad with I don't know. I watched a few. I enjoyed Thingy recently, The Gangster, the Cop, and the Devil.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of fun.
It was, wasn't it? I had a good time with that one. But was it Mang Dok Sok Siok? Mang Na Dong
Don Lee.
Siok?
Yeah.
I just love him. Like ever since I saw him in Train to Busan. Anyway, I'm just like, this guy is hilarious. But he's in Internals, the Marvel film, isn't he?
Yeah,
so I'd be intrigued to see how he pounces on that one. But
I know a couple of people that bumped into him in London because they were filming in London.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and he wouldn't take photos because he didn't want people knowing he's in London.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Maybe it's the Disney gods.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably. Yeah. Probably he wasn't meant to be like lurking around London.
No.
I don't know. It's a bit weird. But yeah, I've just been stuck in festival movies. It's just been watched a few films from Venice, and then I watched a few films from Toronto. And then we did Thingy as well. What else did we do? What was the other one? Fantasia. We
Yeah.
did Fantasia. And then we got London Film Festival next month.
Yeah. And we have another festival.
And then we have what's the name of it? I forgot the name of the other
A
one.
night stream, I think.
Night Stream, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like proper fest
pretty
season,
Mm.
big time. But seen some cool films. There's a Greek film called Apples that I would recommend
Yes.
to anybody. It is fucking cool.
Really
I reviewed
great
it on
film.
my channel. But yeah, if you like your Spike Jones and your Yorgos kind of movies, check it out. It's really
I
worth
love
a
the
watch.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre scene.
Don't ruin it for everyone wants about. Don't spoil it.
Come on, it's just a little tease.
Yeah, it's good though. It's a really good film. What else have I saw? I saw a really cool Iranian film called The Wasteland as well, but I've not actually reviewed that one yet. But yeah, loads of cool stuff coming out.
We saw the new Lav Diaz too.
We saw the new Lab
Yeah,
Diaz.
I didn't get a chance to see that.
It's at LFF though. You can watch it online at
Yeah.
LFF.
Yeah.
So you can watch it. You can watch it then. I think it's. I can't even. It's not even like. I think it's about £8. I think for through.
Yeah, it was like
It's £5.50 on the Venice one. But yeah, I like the new Love Diaz was just absolutely bonkers, but in a very thought-provoking way, I guess.
really demented Lav Diaz way.
Very, very demented. Yeah, very, 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 very. What have we got here?
I'm gonna watch that TAC film that you watched. You know, the one that's not the samurai movie, which
Musashi.
Crazy Samurai
yeah, it was
Musashi.
taken in one shot.
Yeah.
One shot.
I see a lot of people are slating it, but I've seen it's leaked online now as well. So like a lot of people are just like saying it's shit, but I'm like, it's fucking. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle on it because I saw Blade of the Immortal not that long ago, and that film is a much better samurai film.
Really?
I really like Blade of the Immortal. I really liked it.
I think the weird thing about Crazy Samurai Musashi is it's just the context is just like two seconds of plot, and then it's just
Yeah,
stupid.
it's just massacre.
It's just adrenaline-soaked massacre, and then at the end there's like it like finishes nicely. But I really liked it. Yeah, Special Actors was another good one. That you watched it yet? Have you watched it yet, Dimitri?
No, I have not seen it yet. No.
No. I liked it. I had a good time with that one as well. But at least
I finally saw Days that you both saw, I think, already.
Yeah.
Like you've seen the Simon Lang film, which I really loved. Not his best out of the ones I've seen so far, but I think it was quite moving.
What's your favorite Simon Lang movie?
River, I would say, so far, or maybe Goodbye Dragon Inn. Kind of the most popular ones, I would say.
Yeah. I like Goodbye Dragon Inn and Rebels of a Neon God as well.
Yes.
They're my two favorites.
I think Wayward Cloud. I still love
All of
Wayward
them.
Cloud.
All of them watermelons.
Watermelon.
All them watermelons. It's pretty cool. I'm glad that Goodbye Dragon Inn coming out on Blu-ray though.
Is it from who?
Yeah.
Second Sight is the Second Sight.
Also, is that the US one?
It says it's UK available. If you go
Second
Blu-ray,
Sight is UK, I think.
Yeah, if
right?
you go.
There's also a US one that's coming out maybe sooner, and I know of one that's going to come out, a premium version of it, maybe next year, from a very good
premium?
brand. Yeah,
Criterion.
we're talking. No Criterion.
We're talking like boutique brands.
Yeah, boutique. Very boutique brand. That's all I can say on that one.
No,
And they're also that same boutique brand is also releasing ShangChi's platform.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
told me
I
about
knew
that
you'd
one.
get. Yeah, I thought you'd get happy with that one.
Yeah, you told me about that one. Yeah, if you go on Blu-ray.com, there's no US release still for Goodbye Dragon Inn. The only one that's available that's coming out is a UK one on the 26th of October from Second Run. But in America, there's nothing at the moment. Blu-ray.com, there's nothing scheduled for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Second run, not second sight.
Yeah, second run. It says second run.
Oh, interesting.
Goodbye, Dragon Inn. UK flag on it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is a bit
I mean, very soon too, like next month.
yeah, well, but there's nothing for it. It could be another Airdoll situation where we're just waiting and waiting, and then it's
The
very
best.
sad.
That is the best special edition limited edition I've ever seen.
I
Like,
can't believe I paid 18 quid for it.
I know, me too. I haven't sat down to watch it yet. It could be
Neither
like
have I.
the most amazing piece of physical media I've ever seen, which is just like it's like it's a special edition. It's a special edition. Look at that.
That's it.
That's it.
all it
That's a special.
Fantastic.
£18 special limited edition Blu-ray of.
Is it just
Parade
one
of
Blu-ray?
Yeah, one disc, nothing inside it, just nice and
And
plain.
what's this extras? An interview,
Wow.
isn't it?
So you got a Q&A recording session, which is 10 minutes, Cannes Film Festival behind the scenes, which is 5 minutes, making of archive footage, 7 minutes, and that's it. And this is special collector's edition. Yeah.
Collector's edition.
Wow. Is it at least out of print?
No,
No, I think we bought the only 2 copies.
probably. So yeah, it's really bad.
It came out on your birthday, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Because I messaged you, didn't I? I said, "Oh, I've seen it in HMV, and it's fucking shit." Because I got Graveyard of Honor the same day, and I was like, "Hey, now that's a collector's edition." You know what I mean? But Jesus. Anyway, what we got here? Ugly Enough to Be Wise is here. Hello. Premium
Hello.
Blu-ray has decided whether to pay a tenner. Excuse me, on Curzon to watch Barking Dogs. Has never seen it. It's the new 4K restoration, so you might as well give it a go. It's not my favorite Bong Joon-ho, but it's still good.
I would say it's like the lowest tier of Bong Joon-ho.
Really?
Well, he hates
Yeah,
it.
I'm not a fan.
I
He hates it.
I prefer it to Okja and Snowpiercer.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Okja.
Yeah, Okja has a very special place.
Okja. Ugly Enough to Be Wise. I just got Toe's Vengeance the other day. I have no idea what to expect, but it was £3, so
Wow.
good price. Stifkins. I got some criterions of Following, War of the Worlds, Belle de Jour, Rebecca, Insomnia, Scanners, A Matter of Life, and Death this week. Also, the Turbo release of Crash and Train to Busan. Wow. Very, very nice.
Really good pickup,
The
yeah.
German ones, right?
The
The German
yeah,
ones, right?
Those
Those
ones, the Dutch
Yeah.
versions. I'm still picking up that Criterion of Crash, though. I'm not buying the Arrow because I really don't like the sound.
But you know, it's 4K.
Controversial. Yeah, but I don't have a 4K player.
Sure. No.
I didn't
Makes
need
sense.
it. I don't need to spend any more money. I said to myself in September I wasn't going to buy anything. I was just going to get stuff for my birthday, and that was it. And then it's not panned out like that.
Yeah, it's snowballing.
Apple.
Like you see a new thing, and it's like you gotta get it.
Yeah, I bought Versus. I ordered it
Which
straight
one?
away. The one that Arrow
The
released.
Arrow one.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
How highly would you rate that film, by the way? Because I forgot to ask you this earlier.
It's definitely his best movie. I mean,
Really?
Kitamura. I think it's Kitamura's best movie. What was that American film he did with
Midnight
Bradley
Meat
Cooper?
Train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
with
you the
Vinnie
one on-
Jones.
Nice.
I
That
don't-
was
Yeah.
fun.
yeah. I mean, I like Love Death. I know a lot of people don't like it. Love Death is a pretty wacky film. It feels like a really it's lowbrow. It's very lowbrow. I mean, this guy's walking around with a dildo gun, and he's obsessed with cutting this guy's penis off. But I like it. I think it's quite a good movie.
It sounds like the video game Postal.
Yeah. Oh,
That's amazing. Carlsberg says recently picked up the Witch version, not watched it yet. Any thoughts?
I liked it. I'm really looking forward to the follow-up.
Is that the part 1 of?
Yeah.
Is this a?
Yeah.
I think it's on Prime. I was supposed to watch it like quite some time ago, and then I forgot. Yeah, it was on Prime.
I actually need to. It's been on my list for a while. Premium says absolutely love Witch.
Did you see that they Warner Brothers Korea are stopping distribution and production of films in Korea?
Oh really?
Witch was one of them. Another one was The Age of Shadows.
Age of Shadows.
They did the Wolf Brigade. They did VIP. All of them flopped, so they're stopping production right now.
I liked VIP.
Yeah, but I think the whole controversial kind of thing that happened with it, so no.
Wow. Wolf Brigade was
underperformed.
So
yeah, it was basically Transformers.
Yeah, I mean, the original source material is so good, and the animated movie is amazing.
I quite like the ending of the movie version, like when they're in the in the sewers. That was pretty fun.
What else have we got? Nimiko, I love the Witch version. Great movie. See, adding to the list already. What else have we got? Trailer is also supposed to be on it, although unlisted. The trailer is on air though.
Oh, thank God for that. Now it's definitely a collector's edition.
God. Anyone excited about the upcoming Arrow release of the Imura 3 film box set? I did blind buy, but sounds interesting and recommended by Eric, Asian enthusiast. Very excited. Very, very, very.
When is that coming out?
Oh God,
December. It was
December as well. Yeah.
Oh God, so many Arrow releases in December.
I know. It's disgusting.
That's the Academy release, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That one's that'll be an outward print one.
Do you know? I like Imamura, but I don't watch his films enough. Like Ballad on Ariyama's probably is what his best movie. I don't know.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Obviously, I've not really seen any Imamura, but I think it's tempting. It's not our print yet, so it's all right. I think I was more concerned about getting is it Gemini? Is it Gemini? Gemini, yeah.
Gemini. Yeah, that's by Third Window. That is going to be my favorite release of the year. I really can't wait for that. It includes the documentary that Takashi Miike filmed, which that's what a great release.
No, it's I'm looking forward to that. Especially, is it the first 1,000 you get a slipcase with it? Because we all need a slipcase. Yeah, but the slipcase is good though. I think it's actually better than the cover art that is on the regular Amore, if you ask me. But
slipcases are good until they get damaged in post.
Yeah, I got made in Hong Kong, which there was a slipcover with that, and I was surprised how well packaged it was from Amazon of all people.
I think I've never had problems with Amazon actually. Like they're actually one of those that I've never had problems with. Really? Damn.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the other one. Not yet, anyway. We'll wait for that. If there's nothing else to talk about, we'll just talk about the Z word. Dustin says, I bought the Outlaw Gangster VIP Arrow set on eBay for $55.
Wow.
That's out of print as well, right?
Yeah, that's cheap.
That was a good price. Very good price. Very damn. I haven't had a good deal like that in a while. Do you know the other day I was surprised as well. I didn't know that Tokyo Sonata was like out of print.
Really?
In Eureka, yeah. They go for like £30, £35 now.
Last time I saw it was like £8.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I literally couldn't fight if you would go on eBay. They go for that kind of prices, which is crazy. I got mine from a charity shop for £1.
Oh, you're binging on Kurosawa at the moment, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah, or you're going through his filmography.
Oh, Kyoshi. Yeah. Sorry. And then I've kind of well, I'm on a break after watching Wife of the Spy now. So
The latest one, right? That's
the last one. Yeah.
yeah.
Hashtag lucky. I was lucky I got it, to be honest, but
That was at TIFF, right?
no, Venice.
Oh yeah. Is it at
With
LFF?
Nope, not yet.
That sucks because like most of Kurosawa's have been at LFF, right?
Yeah, to
Like
the end
over
of
the
the
past
earth
couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I do hope it'll be there. They're still adding stuff slowly, so we'll see. What else we got? Cookabeg is here. Welcome back. Hey, fellas. Good to see y'all. It's good to see you too, my friends. And Stifkins and Premium Blu-rays are talking about Insomnia. The only
Which one?
The only Nolan. The Nolan.
Oh, the
Insomnia.
Nolan. Oh.
Nolan.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Tenet
Not
later.
a fan.
Neither am I. Nice guess on that Arrow teaser yesterday. Huss, it was Tremors.
Yeah, I knew it.
They've been teasing Dune as well now, right? I think that's going to be next year now. There's a lot of delays.
Yeah, it's not coming out this year. It's not
No.
coming out this year. 100%.
No, I mean the Arrow are releasing.
Oh,
Dune
really?
on I think it's a 4K remaster. Because they were teasing it recently, but it's not out yet. I thought it was going to be in this announcement, but it didn't turn up.
They probably time it very, very carefully. The Villeneuve.
Maybe that. Yeah, I was thinking that
January.
Because Arrow only put two announcements, only two new releases are coming out in December. Usually you got like 3, 4, maybe 5. So I'm guessing it's a lot of production issues at the minute as well. Peter says Full Metal Jacket in 4K looks beautiful. It's amazing how much stronger that film compared to its reputation in the Kubrick canon. I think Full Metal Jacket is one of my higher Kubrick films anyway. I think it's I don't know as good as Path to Glory as a war film, but I like it a lot. It's like one of the first Kubrick films. So
I rewatched Eyes Wide Shut the other day, and it went to my number one as Kubrick film, and I never thought I'd say that because I did one day binging on. I watched Doctor Strangelove, which was my number one, Full Metal Jacket, and then Eyes Wide Shut, and that is just such a good film.
It is.
I'm proud of you. Very proud. I
remember when Dion infected me with his appreciation for Eyes Wide Shut, and then I rewatched it again.
Yeah.
I want to make I'm thinking about making a video essay about Eyes Wide Shut, but I feel like a lot of this stuff has been said already, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. We shall see. Only time will tell. Oh, Stifkins. Question for Dimitri. You said My Own Private Idaho holds a special place for you. What about Control and Lorenzo's Oil?
Oh, I haven't seen either, but I've heard good things about Control. I actually talked to a person this week who recommended me Control once again. I know Curtis had epilepsy, but I'm not sure what his form was. I've never understood. Maybe his was like drug-induced. I assume it was drug-induced, given Joy Division's touring. But yeah, it's interesting. I need to check it out. I haven't seen it, unfortunately.
Well, we got Andrea Leathermura, Ballad of Harayama is my favorite. Also, Vengeance is mine. Dustin just watched Gemini last week. What a great film! I can't wait for that Tremors box.
Yeah. We in.
Merry Christmas to you all that likes Tremors. I'm not overly interested, but I know Dimitri is.
Kind of, yeah.
It's a fun movie.
Also, Nazrin Prod, who messaged me about it and then laughed at me after I said I wasn't so keen on Tremors. But he laughs at me most days, so it's okay. Stiff Kittens, have you seen I Am Love? I also picked up that because of Swinton.
I've never seen it, but I know there's a really nice Korean edition of it. But I think Swinton is just such an amazing actress. I think she's underappreciated.
I've not actually seen I Am Love either. I'm really bad with Guadagnino, but I know she's been.
Have you
in
seen
most
his
of them.
latest short?
Yeah, it was terrible.
The one with
It was
his show
absolutely
is alright actually. Like so far, I
Yeah.
watched 2 episodes of his show. Yeah, it's alright.
That's not bad. Last one, yeah, I wasn't a fan. Kuckerberg, I got a good deal recently at the limited outprint Quiden Eureka set for 35. I was pleased. I actually sold my Quiden for 35 because I thought that was a reasonable price. Plus, I don't scalp, only when I feel like I can.
What made you sell it?
I was just like, it's such a
You
long
watched-
film, and then I thought to myself, I'm not going to rewatch it. So I just decided I'll just sell it for the price I paid for it, and then that was it.
Do you know how I watch Quidon? I feel like watching a segment of it. I won't watch the whole thing. I mean that T one has always been my favorite.
Don't get me wrong; it's a fantastic film, but I just felt like, well, it's just taking shelf space in my house, and if somebody else wants it, yeah. So it's just one of those decisions. Premium Blu-rays. Less caution, but my fave buy recently, Nova Media. I saw that on your Instagram. It's a very nice edition, I have to say. Have you got it? Close.
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram the other day. I thought it was.
Oh, I didn't see.
Such a.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's a really good edition. First time I watched it in HD as well.
What else have we got? And then and the Orphanage.
The Spanish one.
I don't know.
The horror film, right? Or which
it says
one?
the On collection.
What's that? Is that like some Blu-ray collection?
I'm assuming so.
Not sure.
But is it the Espanol one, David? Hus's twirling is.
I've been. It's a habit of doing been picked up recently.
What else we got? Just picked up Tokyo Tribe, Mad Detective Eureka releases. New sealed but paid silly money. Me drunk on eBay, not a good mix.
Mad Detective is what spine number 2 of the Masters of Cinema collection, and Tokyo Tribe goes for silly money now. Do you remember when that was like going for a $5?
Yeah, I keep looking on it on CX because it's like £28, I think, at the minute there. But I still don't want to pay £28 for it.
Is there an American Blu-ray?
No, there's a German, but no subtitles. Because obviously I want to learn all the lyrics from it and sing them on a stream one day. That's my plan. I'm not really, by the way. Ugly Enough to Be Wise says, I got quite a few good deals lately, but I'm still not happy because one of my bitches took up a dump on the bedroom carpet. What the fuck?
What?
Oh, he means dogs.
No.
I had to, I had to mod, So the dog took a shit on your bedroom carpet, and your stuff was on it.
I mean, honestly, after the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, I'm not ruling out anything.
Yeah, nobody rules out anything after that court case. Well,
who do you believe? Who do you believe in that trial? In your opinion,
I prefer to abstain.
I'm the same. Johnny Depp fans are scary, man.
I'm sort of leaning towards Johnny Depp in this. I don't see him as an aggressive person.
He is.
I think they're both they are both kind of weird in their own ways. So it's kind of like it's their own relationships, drama stuff. It's difficult to kind of find out what happened really.
Johnny Depp is apparently one of the nicest people you can work with in like cinema, apparently, and he's very good with his fans. But his fans are like fucking believers. They will attack you if you say anything.
Waiting for the barbarians.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, when I was in Venice last year, actually, when Waiting for the Barbarians was there, even before the film premiered, like there was about, I think maybe I was leaving the day of it, and then there was about 200-300 of his fans waiting by the red carpet from like 5 a.m, waiting for him to turn up.
Wait, he was there?
Like, yeah, he was there. Yeah. So it was like 7. So they were queuing like 5 a.m. waiting for him all day in like hot sun. And the premiere for the film wasn't even until 7 o'clock that night. They're like that dedicated to him. They flew from like everywhere. There was like signs like, Johnny, I flew from like Stockholm to come and see you. Shit like that. It's crazy.
Wow. I watched the Paris Hilton documentary this week, and there's one segment where she goes to Korea and she has like fans coming there, and they flew 30 hours just to see Paris Hilton.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nazar and Pro, there might be some Kubrick films on my channel the next month or two. He did actually rank them recently. I won't say what was in number 1, but it was a very interesting list. I think he got annoyed by other people, by another person's list, I think. And then he was like, my list is better than your list, basically. Premium says, yes, the Spanish Orphanage.
Yes, that's a great film. I love that film.
It's from I've never heard of On Collection before.
They're a Korean
Oh, are they?
Korean, yeah.
How many goddamn boutique collection companies are there in Korea?
So many.
Genuinely, it's crazy. I'm assuming licensing is a lot easier over there. Kuchenberg, I watched Still Alice recently with Julianne Moore. She's so lovely. Anything with her, I'm happy. She's the queen. The Alzheimer's storyline was pretty grim though, but it was well done. She's great. I think Julianne Moore is great. I really didn't like Still Alice at all, personally.
Safe is so much better. The Todd Haynes film. That one is like blows it out of the water. That one's alright.
Far from Heaven.
I still prefer Safe.
Such a like hipster.
Sorry.
You go take your car hat, jeans, and sling your hook. I don't speak to people anymore. I'm a recluse.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. What else have we got? Stifkins. I can tell you a lot about Ian Curtis. He worked in a job centre department for those disability departments. Saw a girl having a seizure and wrote, "She's lost control."
Damn! Wow, that's fascinating. I need to see Control. I really need to watch that film.
Pete says my cat wants shit on my bed. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kuchenberg, wonderful movie, absolutely, certainly. Julianne Moore, best performance. Maybe Safe, if not, is not. Or maybe Safe is not. Maybe Safe is not.
Maybe he means maybe Safe is not the best. Maybe Still Alice is the best.
I disagree. But
I think Safe is like, that one is
cinema. But
that scene when Julianne Moore has a seizure at the laundry or something. I think she's picking up her clothes and she has a seizure. Yeah. That's haunting. That's a really scary scene.
I'm just not a fan of these type of films. I don't know. I just never have been. But yeah. What else have we got? Stifkins. I got tickets to see Johnny Depp, Joe Perry, and Alice Cooper. The VIP meet and greet is £1,200.
Wow. Oh, I remember they have like a vampire band or something. Something. I don't remember the name of their band. They were playing once where I lived, and yeah, the prices, if like not in dollars but in euros, they were off the charts. They're basically 1,000 euros minimum. And I know there were people who actually paid for those meet and greets, like hardcore fans of Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper.
That's crazy. Wow. Host, do you know of Hong Kong Rescue? That's Carlsberg.
Yeah. So it's they're like they were Hong Kong movie fans that basically got fed up of the physical media of Hong Kong movies, so they started up with their own little business of just restoring movies, and they've released some really good ones. I mean, their version of Hard Boiled is probably the best edition of it at the moment, I'll say.
Is it out of print? Is it or is it available?
I think it's available. I think you buy it off their site.
Mm.
It's
That's really
$16.
cool.
Yeah, that's it. $16.
It's not bad.
And it's with English subs and everything.
Yeah, they're all region free and everything.
That's really great. I mean, how did they get the rights?
I don't know.
That's-
They're a little bit of a grey area there.
What else have we
Yeah.
got? Stifkins says, I totally had the wrong idea about what safe would be. I thought it was going to be her getting abused and physically and mentally because of the illness. Then Pete says, hey, I was abusing a Finnish guy and a ginger on their terrible lists. See, there you go. That's why he made his list.
Wow.
It's is it SJSF? He does YouTube. He's on Letterboxd as well. He's a nice guy though. They're really young. Poor things. No messing with the Scottish. Stiff Kittens. I watched all of the Criterion Del Toro recently. The Doctors in Devil's Backbone looks like Count Dooku. Wow. Kugelberg, nice. Thanks for the recommendation, fellas. I will definitely check out Safe. You should definitely check out Safe. And all of Todd Haynes' films. Please.
Even Wonderstruck.
Even Wonderstruck, which is okay.
Which I quite like.
Ooh. Hot question from Premium Blu-rays. Have you guys got a best film released in 2020 so far this year, if we can call it a year? Well, yes. Anybody else?
I've got
do.
one so far.
Okay, go.
Mine is Day of Destruction. So far,
Is
that's
it?
my favorite. So far, my favorite
Wow.
film of the year.
Okay. What is there any other film that you think that potentially may beat it, or you don't know yet?
I think there might be a few. I mean, the Anne Hui film looks really good. That's also Christopher Doyle done the cinematography for that as well. Zhang Yimou's got a new one this year.
Which I've seen.
What are your thoughts?
I can't tell you.
Oh, is it under embargo?
Yeah, kind of. I watched it at Cannes Market, but yeah, so I can't. Yeah, I can't say anything here.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me later.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you a tale. Yeah, you're not excited for the Kurosawa or the mixed reviews that freaked you out?
I was. I mean, I think your review as well, sort of like, not saying your reviewers gave it a negative. It wasn't a negative opinion.
Exactly. No.
But I think I wasn't excited about it as much as the other movies coming out, because I know it's not really his usual genre.
Well, it was cool to see him make a period piece. I can tell you that much. And like I said to you, though, it's just it's so un-Kurosawa, which is really weird. Because like even the last one, which the name, what was the name of the one from To the End of the
World,
Earth? To the End of the World, To the End of the Earth.
Yeah.
It has like that Kurosawa feel to it, but this one just was a bit weird.
What did you think of that last one? The one that's
I really liked it a lot.
I loved it.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes. Weird. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it's still not out in America, which was meant to be out like recently, but it's still not out.
That was like done with because it was celebrating certain number of years that Japan and Uzbekistan have had a relationship, and I think it was like the Japanese government had some involvement in making that film or something.
Wow.
But it was really good. You'd think like it's some state-funded film, but it was absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
It was really good. How about you, Dimitri?
I think mine is probably the same as yours. It might
Is
be.
it now?
Mine is I'm thinking of ending things. I mean, at least so far. I mean, you probably have another one which you can't talk about. But so far, I'm thinking of ending things. I really like She Dies Tomorrow. I really like Gretel and Hansel. I really liked Swallow. I really liked what else? Kind of a slow year, to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to Mandibles. I'm really looking forward to Run. I'm looking forward to Mank. Quite a lot of festival stuff like Nomadland, like Ammonite, all of those.
Did you see The Woman Who Ran?
Crazy.
I have not seen The Woman Who Ran, unfortunately, not yet. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to come out on digital in November in some territory, so I'm very looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
I currently have a top 15.
Really? Oh yeah, you sent me on. Yeah. Of course.
So, I'll read it all to you. Okay. So, Possessor, Apples, First Cow, Summer of '85, Never Really, Sometimes Always, The Woman Who Ran, Ammonite, Lynn and Lucy, Labyrinth of Cinema, Days, Shirley from Josephine Decker, Dogs Don't Wear Pants, Saint Maud, Makeup.
Hold on. Labyrinth of Cinema. I thought you didn't like it.
I liked it.
Wow.
You think about Eric?
Oh, Eric hated it.
But you said Possessor is your number one.
No, now going backwards.
Oh, okay.
And then my favorite film is at the moment is I'm Thinking of Ending Things. At the minute. So, but there's still a lot of stuff.
Hard same. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to look forward to right now, especially from the Asian market right now, because they're starting to pick up theatrical distribution slowly but surely. I'm actually really excited to watch The 800. I know it's a Chinese propaganda movie, but I kind of want to watch it just for the.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I'm not going to the cinema to watch it though. I'm not risking it. Definitely not. But yeah, it looks quite interesting, quite visually at least.
Is anyone looking forward to the Denis Villeneuve movie?
Yeah.
Did you see that thing on Twitter?
Yeah. Denis Villeneuve. Yeah. He's amazing.
Lights, Camera, Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw his Arrival review was Denis Villeneuve. Oh my god. I know his name's not easy to pronounce anyway, but it is funny, especially considering every time he's reviewed a Denis Villeneuve film, it's always a different pronunciation of the name.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I mean, he has fun with it.
He does.
I think there's a critic in the US who who had a profile pic with Lights, Camera, Jackson. Just for shits and giggles. He took a picture to put it on his Twitter header.
But Lights, Camera, Jackson has quite a lot of subs on the YouTube. And
well, you know how, right?
How?
I think it's his parents pushed him. He was he was back I think there's a video on YouTube when he was 10 or something, and he reviewed Salt, the Angelina Jolie film.
Yeah.
And he went on some TV channel and he reviewed it there, and since then he kind of became this Lights, Camera, Jackson figure. And they were oh, this is the new Ebert.
I thought Chris Stuckman was the new Ebert.
Oh my god.
This was way before Stuckman. This was this was mid Stuckman, I guess, but before Stuckman became.
There was
There's before and after Stuckman.
God.
It's amazing. That Joker tweet.
Oh god. It's the Billington tweet, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell.
There's before Stuckman and there's after Stuckman.
God. Premium Blu-ray says, Dion, you can get away with that. What's your favorite film so far that you are allowed to talk about without being shot? Well, like I said, at the minute it is, and wholeheartedly of everything I've seen that I cannot talk to you about, I would say that I'm still I'm thinking of Ending Things as my favorite film so far, which will be interesting because it'll be potentially 2 Netflix films back to back. So Uncut Gems and this at the moment. So
Do you treat Uncut Gems as a Netflix film?
well, it is.
It kind of isn't. It's an A24 film that got purchased by Netflix for a worldwide distribution.
In these British shores, young Dimitri, it is a Netflix.
Sure. I'm just going pure technical on you because like that one was funded by A24. This one was purely funded by Netflix, which is pretty interesting considering the source material. Sure. Like funding something like that by Netflix, this is pretty huge.
Have you watched I'm thinking of Ending Things.
No,
check it out, man. Film. It's fantastic.
It's like I saw it twice in 2 days, and it just blew me away.
It's on Netflix already.
Yeah, you've seen Synecdoche, New York from Charlie Kaufman.
Sorry?
Have you seen Synecdoche, New York from Charlie Kaufman?
No.
Melissa?
I've seen Melissa, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it is brilliant. Really good.
Okay, I'll add it to my Netflix.
Do it. Watch Devil All the Time as well. That was a good watch. And Enola Holmes.
I mean... yeah, they're both alright.
Yeah, but it's better than watching fucking nothing.
I mean, no. I'm not saying it was like Devil All the Time. I was kind of disappointed in that film, to be honest with you. I expected so much more from something like that.
I think if it was I feel like if it was like not done through Netflix, maybe it would have been different. Because apparently the book is mentally good.
The book is edgy. Like it's really. I mean, like it's unhinged. It's very graphic. So you definitely couldn't do that with this kind of This would have been better suited if someone like I don't know if it got the treatment like Killer Joe, for example.
Yeah.
If it was this kind of, yeah, this was really really messed up. But yeah, like there have been quite a few disappointments lately. Like Antebellum, I really really wanted to like that film. So, like I was so looking forward to that, and yeah. No.
Shall we talk about Peninsula?
Oh gosh. I would rather talk about Bill and Ted Face the Music. Did
you go into Peninsula with high hopes though?
No.
I was kind of expecting like an action movie. So like I don't think I went in with high hopes, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I went with probably the lowest hopes.
I kind of wish that if they would have not just tied it in with Train to Busan, I would have loved it a bit more. But also, if that was made in the 80s, that would be just pure action trash that people would just be like, hell yes, I think.
Yeah. But you know, the melodramatic elements just didn't fit there. Like they were just so out of place, especially at the end.
That elongated ending is fucking excruciatingly bad.
You know, it's fun how like there were 2 Korean zombie movies in the span of like a month. Alive, #Alive, and Peninsula, and both end with the same ending. Like they have the same fucking ending. I mean, in a way.
Yeah, but I did have a good time. I did enjoy it. I just embraced what was going on, and I just took it for what it was. So, but it's no Train to Busan. We can all accept that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you know, it's like you kind of hope, you kind of wish there was something more to it. It's like it could have been something more like 28 weeks later, because I went in expecting something like 20 weeks later, you know, like a full-on zombie movie. But this wasn't really it. This was more of a scavenger movie, like a survival movie, like Walking Dead, and not really a zombie movie at all. Zombies were merely like a background.
The best part for me before they go to Korea.
Yes, absolutely. That was so much fun. Like everything before that, like on the ship and like on the, like in I think they were in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. That was. There's some tensions there. It's really interesting how they.
I'm not going back there.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like I've seen some shit there. I'm not going back, man. It's like, but there's money. Oh, money. Okay, then let's go. Let's get on this boat. It was good though. I had fun. I think, honestly, I will buy it from America when it comes out in November. I think purely just because I wouldn't mind like just watching it to unwind.
Like all of those CGI car chases at the end.
Oh God, yeah. Oh,
I really
man.
wish they kind of. I know I understand the budget constraints, but I really wish it wasn't that obvious CGI. You know, like it's like combine a little bit of like practical and CG, because here it was like just a video game, like straight up a video game.
It was weird, wasn't it? But
They could have
then-
done it as an animated movie.
Yeah, like
Maybe-
Soul Station. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We got Cookerberg saying, in the process of boxing up my entire movie collection tonight, ready to move into a new place. Gonna take me at least 6-7 hours just to box one from my bedroom. Hard work boxing up out of print titles, bubble wrap, bubble wrap, all of it. God. I have practically no shelves at the moment, so everything is already boxed. Oh, God. That's ugly enough to be wise. Nasrin Prod says, I have seen lots of decent films, but no great ones. There are some that I have, but have yet to watch. Color Out of Space, I really enjoyed.
That's a lot of fun.
the-
That's a lot of fun.
Is it alpacas? You've got?
It is alpacas. That scene at the barn where he comes in there and he sees this mess. Yeah.
Good on Nick Cage. Ugly enough to add, yes, it's always annoying. Carlsberg, how long until the Long Car Wire box set? Well. So this from what I can tell you is that I know somebody that has written something for this box set for a film, which I won't mention. And then he said, or maybe she, it's a he, basically he said that he was aware that it was meant to be coming out in December, but he doesn't know what's happened. I'm assuming it's a production issue because of COVID more than anything else. I really just don't know what else to say. Unless they rock out a last minute surprise in like beginning of October. Surprise, motherfuckers! We shocked you all. Here's the one.
Yeah, they're announcing new titles too.
Well,
which is a bit weird, you know.
They've done their whole slate now for 2020. They've announced their December stuff, which was Crash was one of them. So I really don't know. And I've been told people have been emailing Criterion asking them like what's going on, because obviously some people like have been keeping a pot of money to one side, knowing that this set was going to exist, and then now it's just like, well, is it? Is it not?
I sent you some of the stills, didn't I?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a lot of complaints. I mean, I saw it. It does look a little bit more green on In the Mood for Love, which I don't mind so much. But the PQ is amazing. The picture quality is so sharp. I mean, but yeah.
Who's releasing them individually in Asia again? Is it Nova?
Nova.
But they haven't released them at all either, have they? You can't even pre-order. So there's something. Because clearly that they're using the same remasters. It's not like that they've got their own separate remasters. I can't imagine anybody would bother with that. So I'm assuming that there is something in the pipeline production-wise that's not.
I mean, regarding special features, Nova Media won't. It's going to be bare bones. Maybe a couple like the trailer or something like that. They're just going to go heavy on the packaging. But I'm really I'm not going to get it. I'm just waiting for that Criterion.
Yeah, I think patience is a virtue with it. Once it's out, it's out. You know, it's not exactly like you have to have it now. But
yeah, with the new film coming out, like supposedly in production, we might have something interesting there. Yeah.
He's filming right now, along with this goddamn chunking news that came out. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
I think he's going to finish the production of this film, and then whilst the post production is happening, he's going to film chunking, like exactly how he did with Ashes of Time.
And then Chunking 3 will come out before Blossom. Probably.
Well, you remember the Grandmaster took
Hmm.
9 years to come out, and in the time he started writing it to its release date, they released two Hitman films plus Anthony Wong did a Hitman film, and it's just like, well, everyone's waiting for the Grandmaster, and then we've got 3 Hitman films now. With the whole market for this man's life has just been saturated. Like we all know about Hitman now.
Nah, I am hoping that there'll still be a little Christmas miracle for everybody.
Hope so.
We all deserve something.
We
to
do,
smile
don't we?
about. But yeah, but still, I know we've been like hypotheticalizing the price, but probably it's going to be around the $200 American, isn't it? US.
It's gonna be like the Bergman set.
How much? The Bergman's $250, right? $300.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think the one.
300.
I don't think the one car will be that much because it's only 10. Is it 10?
That's it.
Godzilla was about 150.
120. Yeah, 150.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be UK
I'm
wise.
repping Godzilla today.
Where did you get that from? Was it from Zab?
It's from Hef. Just like a skateboard brand.
Are you playing Tony Hawk 1, 2?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
You motherfucker.
It's so good.
I so want to play it, but I do not have a new console. Premium Blu-ray says Bakaru not on anyone's fave list. I did not like Bakaru very much.
It's all right.
thought-
It's fine.
It was disappointing in my opinion. I was expecting a lot more.
I mean, after every single Brazilian person I know told me how relevant and poignant and interesting it is, I also kind of expected something much more than the Hunt Brazilian edition. But yeah, I mean, it's better than the Hunt, though, I would say.
Nazarene Pro says, "Come on, Dion. Porno didn't make your list. What porno?"
Oh no, it's a horror film. It was at like
you
South by
watched it?
Southwest last year. I haven't seen it yet. No, I just know that it's pretty insane, and I know there's a lot of dick prosthetics in that film.
Is anyone watching The Boys?
Yeah,
No, I want to.
Did you see
It's
today's
fun.
episode?
no, I've not. I've only seen the first 3.
So good.
Damn. What else we got? Ugly Enough to Buy is one car wise that might still be December, I think. Though I'm expecting 2021 for now. Recently, we at least got a list of the films that are probably going to be on it. Hey, what list? There's a list. I know there's short
Interesting.
films in it. There's some short films added to it. I know that much. But yeah, it's a bit weird.
Blueberry Nights. Hopefully that's not on it.
It's gonna 4K with the most bonus features of all of them.
Oh,
It's
God.
gonna fill the discs.
20 featurettes about Nora Jones and Jude Law and everything. It's gonna be fantastic. Pete says Ebert was shit. He hated Starship Troopers. Oh god.
What?
Roger
How
Ebert
can you hate
hates a lot of
Starship Troopers?
movies.
He hated The Raid as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. I remember he loved Watchmen, which was surprising to me. Like, he really loved Watchmen. I think he gave it 4 out of 4. So, like, hearing something like that, wow.
Oh, Cal Hobday's here. Welcome, Cal Hobday. Better late than never. Just pre-ordered the Beastmaster on 4K. He sends me when he gets his mail, and his mail is always. I'm very envious of his pickups. That's all I'll say. Very envious. But yeah,
It's a cool guy.
he's a top man.
Yeah.
What else we got? Premium says, "Is this just me, or is the new Second Sight release of Strangers a strange choice for Second Sight? Isn't it a bad, pointless movie? Haven't seen it for years. Well, I like it.
It's really creepy. It's really creepy.
Yeah, I
That
like
scene
it.
when Liv Tyler is standing next to the vinyl player
Yeah,
and the guys in the background, oof, terrifying.
I still remember going to see that in the cinema, and it freaked the fuck out of me. I didn't want to walk home that night.
Yeah, especially the ending. You know,
Yeah.
the line at the end, absolutely
Yeah.
petrifying.
The second one is awful, but
I like, I thought so when I first watched it, but right now people keep telling me like, oh, you need to check it out again because it's actually good, and I'm kind of like, I'm questioning, is it actually good? Maybe it is. I like the first time I watched that, I didn't care for it because they unmasked them, and then like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You kind of have these like characters existing. It's like they're kind of Michael Myers-ish. Who are they? They're kind of inhuman, like, you know. But yeah.
Have you seen The Strangers?
No.
It's worth a watch. Like, it's a good Halloween movie, I think.
Yeah,
especially if
it is.
you're in the house by yourself one night.
Especially if it's not like in a city, like a remote house.
While your wife and daughter at a Friday night dinner convention somewhere.
Shit on it.
Shit. If she does that in school next week, I am not responsible for that, by the way.
She does a lot worse.
Oh god. And Cookabig recently watched Busan 2, by the way. It slept on it for so long, but the flick blew me away. Best zombie film for years. It's so depressing, but it's so good.
I would highly recommend to check out The Night Eats the World. I think that's how it's called. The French film, which is another zombie film. I actually really like that one. It's a lot of fun. It's basically a guy who got stuck at a flat and, zombie apocalypse happened overnight. And he wakes up and he doesn't understand what's going on.
Okay.
That was really fun.
I'm a Hero. I like that one, the Japanese one. Don't know if any of you guys have seen it.
I haven't seen it. I remember you told me about that back in the day.
Back in the day, 6 months ago.
Back in the early pandemic days.
Yeah. I checked. It was 9 weeks since the last stream that we did. By the way.
Wow.
It felt a lot longer, to be honest.
I know.
Premium says, don't understand why releasing one Kawaii box set if already criterions of chunking and in the mood for love. I feel a bit cheated as I paid big bucks for chunking. Oh god. How much did you pay, David? That's what I want to know.
Keep them. I'm gonna keep mine.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm keeping mine in the mood for love because it's a very good addition. And also, if the colorization's a bit weird, then at least you still have the original.
I think you'll be happier having the original, for especially for In the Mood for Love. From what I've seen, it just looks a tad too green. But this will be my fourth copy of Chunking.
Fuck, you know.
I just love the movie, man. I buy them for different. I mean, the Korean one was my first edition on Blu-ray, and then because I couldn't find the UK one and the Criterion, then I got the UK one just for the Quentin Tarantino special feature, and then I got hold of the Criterion because that's got the best special features. I mean, keep it, man. You know,
definitely. I'm keeping my colours on of chunking as well. I'm not like I've got like Ashes of Time and stuff like that as well, but probably I'll keep them just in case it is a bad set, which I doubt it. Ugly Enough to Wear Criterion chunking is out of print, is it not? Yes, very much so. Curzon as well. Like I said, I got my Chunking Express Blu-ray for £14 on Music Magpie by chance a couple of years ago. I was very, very lucky with that one. That was a find. What else we got? Premium Blu-rays. They're talking about other things. Pete says The Boys is great fun. Just watch the new episode before you started your stream. I feel like I'm missing out here. I need to watch it.
It is really good.
It's fun. It is really fun, and it's surprisingly dark. It goes places.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's
like
it's yeah, go.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
It's going more into the route of like the alt-right at the moment.
Oh, is it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's
The
like
new female character, especially.
Yeah, it's it's basically if superheroes were scumbags. Like you got one which is a junkie, one who sexually harasses another superhero. They're just like normal people with normal problems. Not saying that normal people get their knob out. Or
But
or
normal
racist.
people who are actually absolute garbage.
Yeah. I mean, there's only I think 2 decent ones out of the superheroes,
Okay.
which is the Starlight.
You mean, yeah, and who's the second one?
The one who's a lesbian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, right now when I think, everyone else is I mean, Carl Urban is a superhero killer in this show, so.
Yeah. And he's so funny. When he's comparing the boys to the Spice Girls, it's just so funny.
Speaking of bad superheroes, have you heard that Ryan Reynolds is buying a football club in North Wales?
Wrexham
Football Club, which is an
What?
hour's drive from my. Yeah, him and what's the name of the other guy? Anyway, so Ryan Reynolds is paying £2 million.
Didn't he sell his gin brand or something?
Gin company, yeah. But apparently he's investing in loads of companies now. But yeah, he's buying the Wrexham Football Club, which is one of the oldest football teams in the UK.
Is it a good team,
So,
at least?
no, not at all. They're in the lowest division of the English leagues, so they're in the 5th division. But they have a massive history and one of the biggest followings in the country, along with a very famous YouTuber called Bootlegger, who is he's a proper British lagerlout, but damn, he's hilarious. So Ryan Reynolds is buying them for £2 million along with some other guy, which is hilarious.
Cheap. That's so cheap for a football club.
Yeah, they've got a full stadium and everything like that. So yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely hilarious. We thought it was a joke, but it's actually true. So yeah, Deadpool is going to be sponsoring. Deadpool 3 will be sponsoring Wrexham Football Club in the near future. Or what's the
If
name?
it happens.
There's no money to be made, is there? There's no. Well, you don't make money from football.
The rumor is that he is wanting to invest in them, and then basically he's going to make a documentary, a show about them buying it, and then trying to invest to make them into a decent team. Apparently that's the story. That's the rumor going around.
It's a redemption arc for the team.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
So
all it takes is a white guy with a lot of money.
It's like the Tottenham. Amazon did it with Tottenham.
Oh yeah, well they did it with City last year as well, didn't they? But that Tottenham one was good. I like the Tottenham one.
All or nothing. But most of the time it's nothing.
All or nothing because they win fuck all. but they got Gareth Bale now, so. Anyway,
interesting. I mean, I'm curious what happened. I'm not into football, but this sounds interesting.
Exactly. So yeah. So if Ryan Reynolds is walking around, I'll let you know. I doubt it. Wrexham is a shithole, by the way. If anybody on this stream is from Wrexham, I apologize, but you will know that it's a shithole. Ugly enough to be wide says, so for the 1-car wide set, okay, so this is the list. Somebody who's apparently working on it posted about it on Instagram and tagged what I presume are all the films that are going to be on it. If I remember correctly, No Ashes of Time, Grandmaster, and My Blueberry Nights.
Okay.
That's...
I mean, it makes sense why those are not in there.
On it, if Grandmaster's not on it, I will buy the Nova Media, and then because I want to see the other. I've never seen the non-Weinstein cut of it.
I have.
I know you have. So, because when I went to Hong Kong, I tried to find the Hong Kong Blu-ray in a Blu-ray shop, but they didn't have it.
But I really want to get the good cut of Ashes of Time because I only got the Redux, or whatever it's called.
I think I've got the Redux as well. I've got the Redux, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But that's weird. I'm surprised Ashes of Time. Grandmaster's a bit weird. Blueberry Nights can fuck off anyway, but
yeah, that can fuck off 100 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, no. How long were Huss's nails to start off with? That he's still chewing them. Are you still chewing your nails?
Yeah, I do bite my nails.
It's a
My
stressful
my
time.
wife is a beautician, but I still don't like my nails being too short. Just
I do
feels
not.
weird to me.
I bite my nails out of stress every day.
Yeah.
Stifkins says 9 peaceful weeks. It wasn't that peaceful, surely.
It was actually very stressful.
Have you not watched the news? Why do you think we're back?
Exactly.
I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah.
We're in a recession.
He needs all the 1 pence pieces he can get from these
Yeah.
ads. I'm surprised there's not been a halfway ad on here. Eric is here. Hello, Eric. I very much
Eric.
enjoyed your 1-to-1 with Daisuke the
Yeah.
other day.
That's why I didn't want to come on. I was like, I don't want to be with these guys anymore.
He's too
I'm hanging
famous
around with
now.
Daisuke.
Yeah. God, must be hard. No, I really enjoyed it though.
I did as well.
Yeah. But have you been watching those? Have you watched any of those one-on-ones that he's been doing? They've been quite good.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed a few of them. It's just hard to watch them all in one sitting because they're so long. But
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your invite now.
Who's?
Yours?
I don't think you'll invite me.
Why not?
It's just so nice, and everyone's very careful with their language, and
Is that why?
I mean, come on.
all it takes
Where-
is someone. I mean, I don't think he'd invite me after our exploitation video.
God. Oh God.
All it takes is the Z word, man.
Or Zavi, yeah.
So Premium says he paid £50 for that's quite cheap.
For what?
Consider chunking on Criterion. That's quite good. That's a
For
good
chunking?
price. Yeah, that's 50.
I see. I think I saw it last week for 150 quid.
Yeah, exactly. So 50 is good. That's
Is
not
that
a
for
big
the?
chunk, yeah.
Is that the digipack or the normal one? Because the normal one was 150.
How much is the digipack? More than that. I don't think I've ever seen a digipack for sale anywhere. Stiff Kitten says Garth Ennis said about the boys he wanted to put Preach the Preacher.
Yeah, I mean, Preacher was an AMC show. They couldn't do everything they wanted with it. So it's obvious now that they got Amazon, they can just go batshit insane with it.
Amazon don't care.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's fun.
What else we got? Sponsored superheroes in it for the money and the fame. Hell yes. Huey's dad is played by Simon Pegg. Huey, visual wise, is based on.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Like in the comic, if you look at him, he looks exactly like Simon Pegg.
Premium is asking, what is the most you have ever paid for a Blu-ray? Be honest. I have two. 55 is the most I've ever paid. That's for the A24 Midsommar and for my repurchase of David Cronenberg's Videodrome Arrow box set. That's the most I've ever spent on anything. And I don't think I would ever go above.
Even does that include box sets?
Yeah, I'd never bought. If I buy a box set, I buy it once it's out, because if it's something I know that's gonna be out of print, then I won't do it. It's very seldom. My mum bought me the Kubrick box set when that came out on Blu-ray, but I didn't pay for it. But that was 70. That's out of print now as well. So yeah, how about you, Huss?
For a single movie, it was 100 quid.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
For Let the Bullets Fly.
Fucking hell. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I paid like 100. Well, I got them discounted because of my Amazon of my Arrow points. So like the 150 quid box sets from Arrow, but I get them because I save my points. Yeah.
Dimitri, be honest.
I don't think I've ever spent a lot of money on Blu-rays, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever bought an out-of-print Blu-ray. I really want to get the Godzilla set, though. I really want to get the Godzilla sets. But I think max on a single Blu-ray, I think I spent like a 30, 35, something like that.
Mhm.
If it's like a, like a collector's edition or something. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
The Burn Book. God.
I mean, dude,
Still
like,
I can't believe you didn't buy it.
cheapskate students. Come on.
Stifkins says only Ryan Reynolds can bring Rick Moranis back in front of a camera. That is very true. That was a bit
Yep.
surprising. Cal Hobday still waiting for the Chaser Blu-ray.
It's not out. There's no Blu-ray. Wow.
The Korean one's out of print, and if you find that, I actually saw that for like 300 quid.
Jesus.
And it's standard Amaray.
Damn. What else we got? Cal Hobday. Wait a minute. Cal Hobday. I saw Yellow Sea the other day for the first time. Pretty darn amazing. A lot of love for Yellow Sea. Cal Hobday. Then I know. Yeah, need to rewatch it now. I still don't watch Yellow Sea, even though everybody's told me about it. Eric says Daisuke is above all of us. True. Is he like? I think he's.
Does he make like a video every day?
He puts more than one video up a day. It's
Two
crazy.
videos a day, 2-3 videos a day.
Mental.
Wow.
He's doing a live stream. He's doing is it Goldeneye live stream on tomorrow? He doesn't stop.
We should do a live stream when he's doing a live stream and get people in the chat to go into his chat and swear and say something like.
Oh God!
Get him to talk about something like Six in the City too.
Oh, God. God.
Exploitation.
Maybe if we find out whoever like goes on the chat next that we know, we could just like give him a list of films just to like see if Daisuke notices that this is a joke.
Yeah, but
He talked about Friday the 13th Part 5 in one of his videos. I watched his like horror video, and he talks about how he loves Friday 13th Part 5, which is just bizarre to me. Like, wow, that's a choice.
Yeah, it was good.
Part 5.
Yeah. Which one's Part 5 again?
The one with the tree, like where a guy gets killed by this like strap near a tree.
I remember. What a movie.
Yeah.
God.
It's just the worst one. I think like Jason Takes Manhattan, at least you can have fun with it. Jason X is a masterpiece, just like, wow, trash, but it's fun. But 5 is just like, I don't know, just so sanitized. There's some nudity there, like some good nudity, some decent violence, but it's just in general, just yeah.
I enjoyed Jason Goes to Manhattan and Jason X.
Oh yeah,
and Jason Goes to Hell as well. I just find them
Jason Lives. Oh my god, I love Jason Lives though. That one is so much fun.
I'm surprised that Scream Factory is not delayed yet, because the Dawn of the Dead set is delayed already as well. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Is the Friday one sold out?
I don't know if it's sold out. I'm probably it is though. Probably. It's a shiny penny or two.
But like, man, like $150 for that. I really wish I could afford that, but at the same time, it's like there's some good stuff in there. They have like some unseen footage. But ugh.
I'm just waiting for a Scream Ultimate Collection from Scream Factory one day.
One day, man.
After Scream 5 comes out, maybe.
We missed on the Halloween set. I'm still kicking myself for missing that one.
Yeah, I've literally been buying them in batches when I find them on Blu-rays now, and then I just have them all.
Yeah.
Nothing else I can do about it right now. It's okay. Everybody's talking about Balin the Hobbit is here. Hey guys, great show so far. Thank you very much, Balin, for coming back. Dustin, hi Eric, love your chat with Daisuke. Everybody loves the Eric Daisuke.
That was a really good chat.
Yeah. It made me hungry because they started talking about fucking Japanese food, and I was just like, oh, for fuck's sakes, man.
It's like watching Tampopo.
Yeah, basically, but they were just talking about it, and I was just like... Daisuke invited Eric, and he was instrumental in the exploitation episode. That is a fair point. So maybe the invitation's been lost in the post. Maybe. So yeah. Premium Blu-ray says at Touch Film, I have the Amore Chunking booklet. I will keep it and do it. Keep it. Don't sell it.
Yeah, don't say
Do
it.
not. Do not do it. We do. Balin says, "Oh God, here we go." A Touch of Film.
Oh God, no.
Do not watch Cuties the movie on Netflix. It ruins the film watching experience forever. I'm staying away. I'm staying away from it.
I haven't seen the film yet, but like I don't get the like have people not seen Little Miss Sunshine?
Was it
Yeah.
like a horror version of it?
No. It's just a film that talks about, adolescence and how adults exploit children for, sexuality. Nothing like, it's like the girl dancers who twerk and, it's basically a critique of that lifestyle and that kind of the adults who approve of that.
So it's not advertised. It's not.
Netflix botched the marketing for it because they kind of advertised it with these like girls in skimpy outfits posters, which is completely bizarre. That's not how it's supposed to be.
But it's actually critiquing it rather
It's
than
critiquing. Yeah, exactly.
than approving of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's made by an immigrant French woman, I think, and supposedly, like I haven't seen it yet, but I don't know why the whole uproar happened. It's like it's a critique of that. It's not It's in no way approving of that. By that logic, we could say things like Wolf of Wall Street approve of that lifestyle. No way. No, it's a critique of that.
Yeah.
I'm staying away too. Like I'm staying away because I haven't seen it yet. I can't say, but just a weird topic.
Yeah, like Twitter, like people on Twitter say it's just basically like pedophile, like.
But it's like it's the same QAnon people who go out on the street saying "save the children" while hiding their right-wing rhetoric.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we move on?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yellow Agnes says Yellow Sea is fantastic. Maybe it's a little bit too long with some fat that I would perhaps trim, but I loved it. And then Ugly Enough to Be White is asking, what's the guy working on now? I forget. Do you know her?
Na Hong Jin. He's not working on anything at the moment. But the writer of Yellow Sea directed a film recently, Deliver Us from Evil, which has got.
You reviewed it.
Yeah, Lee Jong Jae, Wang Jung Min. Yeah, the two main actors from New World. Don't know if you guys have seen New World.
Yeah,
the Korean film.
Haven't seen it yet. I've been meaning to watch it for quite some time now. Yeah, it's the gangster politics one, right?
Yeah, it's like sort of like Infernal Affairs in a way, but it's sort of has a different spin on it in a way.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. Definitely check that out as soon as I can. Yeah, as soon as everything else is like, oh god.
Yeah. November. Oh god. Stifkins, the last thing I got from the USA was the Gatchaman box set. It's fucking awesome. What have I had from America recently? I bought People Under the Stairs, the Scream Factory from America. I got the Rob Zombie trilogy for like £9.90 on WoW HD today, which was good.
Oh yeah, that's yes.
But Amazon's tax is still crazy, so WoW HD is like the only way to.
What do you mean Amazon tax?
It's like deliveries, and the tax now is like well over £20 for a purchase. And
is that through Amazon UK or Amazon.com?
Yeah,
because Amazon UK, I think they just take like £5 extra, and that's it. If you purchase like I think if you go to the global store on Amazon UK, it's actually cheaper than going to .com because in the end, .com turns out to be a yeah.
I've been taking my chances with WoW HD recently, and it's panning out all right. My copy of Great Buddha Plus has like magically disappeared off the face of the planet as well, but apparently they're sending me another copy. But
I love that film.
Carl Hobday has it, and he said it was really good. I'm just waiting for mine.
One of my favorite films of the last decade.
Easily. Nazarene Pod says my biggest box set purchase was the Bergman Criterion. Oh god. And individually, it was Crash because of Dion. Was that the Turbo Media 4K by any chance, Peter? And are you buying the Arrow one also, and then the Criterion on top of that? Are you triple dipping, not even double dipping? Let's find out. I think a lot of people regret buying that Turbo Media one now, Turbo Media one, because of the Arrow release. Cal Hop Day, everyone has to talk about how Sex and the City 2 is a masterpiece. Exactly. Who doesn't? Sex and the City 2 is timeless.
God. Oh, I mean, by that logic, Entourage, the movie.
Oh
my God.
I
just remember that. That is like, wow.
I never watched the TV show, so the film never really appealed to me.
They're both kind of made out of the same cloth. Really misogynistic, really obnoxious. But you know, back in the day, it was fun.
Premium says, I really want to see Saint Maud in the cinema, but my local cinema, they are screening it for unlimited members only. What the fuck? Well, it is an unlimited screening. That's how they try and get you. From what I understand, Saint Maud is not going to be on VOD in the UK yet. Because it's Studio Canal. Studio Canal don't really do VOD. And then apparently only 100 cinemas in the UK will be showing it when it comes out on the 9th.
Be very careful if you go see it at the cinema, please. That's that's just something that I think is very important to stress.
But at the same time, how many people are actually going to go and see fucking Saint Maud?
I mean, if it's an unlimited screening, there will be many people.
No,
if it's an unlimited screening,
but he hasn't got unlimited. He hasn't got unlimited.
Oh yeah.
But I can imagine
it's a fantastic film.
It is really good. I fucking loved it. That's why it's in my top 15 of the year so far. But yeah, to be honest with you, I'd be surprised even if you went, there'd be like another 2 people there watching it.
I mean, if it's a cousin cinema or something like that, maybe there will be more. But if it's like a multiplex, then definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. I still remember when I went to see The Witch when it came out, and there was like 4 of us in the screen.
Really?
Like,
wow.
8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Damn.
You know, like prime movie time.
I remember there was a story when a Ghost Story came out, and it was rated 12, and people took their kids to see it because they assumed it would be a horror movie that's rated 12 instead of seeing Annabelle Creation. And yeah, you can imagine how people reacted to a Ghost Story.
I think I went to see Memories of Murder in the cinema, and there was only 3 of us that was watching it.
Was it recent?
Well, a few years ago. I think it was 2015.
Oh, wow.
It's doing quite well on demand at the moment. Memories of Murder, from what I spoke to one of the Kozon guys recently. It's doing quite well.
It's his best movie, man.
Definitely. He's not lying. Stifkins says, have to get the Shout release of adaptation. The film did Evolution way before Tree of Life. I cannot wait for that to come out on Blu-ray. I'm so excited for that to come out.
Was there supposed to be like a German one, and then it got cancelled or something?
Yeah. Kuckerberg back with some facts. Trump Tower hated cuties, even though none of them watched it. Lol. Indoctrinated by right-wing alt media much.
Very interesting take. I think I
just enjoy Trump Tower. Quite a funny word.
Yeah, it is a funny word.
Nazrim Prod says, I got come and see Criterion from WoW HD. Nah, not triple dipping with Crash. I will be happy to get the Criterion. Like a good family film. Very true.
Oh, by the way, we haven't discussed The New World coming out on Criterion, the Malik film.
Oh yeah, well, it's the
which I think is really good.
Is it the extended cut?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I need to check. That's interesting because
I've got the extended cut anyway on a standard British Amaray, but very excited for it.
I love that film, man. Like it was very, back when it came out, I think it was trash, like almost like, it had a pretty bad reception.
Isn't that the
like
one
a mixed reception?
Isn't that the film when what's his name? The old
Colin
guy
Farrell.
from Beginners. No, not Colin Farrell. What's the name of the old guy from Beginners? Sound the music. Come on. All the money in the world.
Christopher Plummer.
Christopher Plummer. He had to climb a tree in that film, didn't he? And then Malik made him climb a tree at the age of like 70
Oh,
or something
yeah.
like that. And then he cut the scene out. And he said, I will never work with this man ever, ever, ever.
Do a backflip.
Yeah. Man.
Wow.
Only Malik can make like one of the most like well-established actors in the world to climb a tree at a grand old age and then cut it out of a movie. Like,
what a prick.
Yeah, so the Criterion has 3 cuts in the US, so I believe the UK one will also have that.
So, like I said, I've got those standards on anyway. But okay, Eric says I recently saw Hell Night 1981 for the first time. Really good slasher with Linda Blair. Oh God, I've not seen Hell Night. And
I would have thought Dimitri would have seen it.
Has anybody seen? Is it Savage Streets with Linda Blair as well? That's a trashy one. But yeah, I'm quite excited for Halloween coming up now because I'm watching so much more horror films than usual. Maybe
it's a shame we don't have Spiral this year. It would be very good if we had Spiral this year.
You have Spiral from 2019 though,
which is a great film. Which is, it's a surprisingly solid, pretty scary film, but not the Book of Saw.
Balin the Hobbit says, a such film, I wish I could wipe my memory and watch Memories of Murder and again. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Amen. This is like...
That is one of those.
First time you watch it, it's just like...
Kuckerberg says...
Same with Zodiac.
Yeah, exactly. And Blue Velvet. And Memory... Do you know what? In the Mood for Love would be amazing to see it again. Like, again.
You mean like from the wipe your memory and see that again?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That's true.
Criterion snubbing 4K UHD will be a dick move for them. I will grab a Crash Arrow 4K Blue UHD, but the Criterion's going to be better. Dab.
We'll see. I mean, the 4K might be good. The German 4K was actually pretty alright from what I've seen. So
it's pretty sharp.
If they're using the same one,
it is the same one. They're all using the same one, so it's all the same. There we go. Oh, okay. Stifkins says there are 3 cuts of the film on the New World.
Yep.
That's all I needed to hear. Thank you very much, Stifkins. Pete says I have the extended cut on Blu-ray, New World, and Criterion from the USA, obviously. So there we go. So I had to Google the Na Haijing's next film, apparently based on a real case of South Korean policeman who went on a rampage and killed 56 people while wounding 34 more. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds interesting.
He's not made a bad film. I mean, he's made, 3 films? And they're all like masterpieces in a way.
Okay. They also say that info is from 2018 though, so who knows?
Yeah.
Eric has seen Savage Streets, and it is good. It's a fun movie, man. Kuckerberg has the old Arrow out of print DVD still. It's got a very raunchy photo of Linda Blair at the front of it. She has this wild 80s perm, leather jacket, and then a little bit of side boob, flashing. So to entice the collectors, obviously, to buy this film. I think it's the first film she did a topless scene in it or something. That's why Savage Streets is known for.
Interesting.
How sad is that? Anyway, I have stupid facts in my head. Nazrin Prod says Dimitri can watch Spiral, the Ring sequel. That was
I need to see that one. It was on the Arrow box set. I need to see that one. But the other Spiral that I really want to see is the Junji Ito one, the TV series that was actually supposed to come out this year, but they pushed it to next year. It was there was a trailer last year, but it's coming out next year. I've been rewatching that teaser for quite some time already. I'm a big Junji Ito fan, so I have to see it. So many spirals, really.
All them spirals. But another thing I just found out is they're making a sequel to Chungking Express. What? We discussed this earlier, Ugly Enough to Be Wise. You were too busy packing, maybe. Yeah, it's good. It's interesting, but I think he was always planning on making a trilogy, right, Hus? I think with Chunking.
With Chunking, I wasn't sure. I
Or
didn't
was
know.
it in the mood? No, it was in the mood for
No,
love.
it
He
was
was
a
planning
Move
to
for
make
Love was a
trilogy.
like
Yeah,
Forbidden Love.
yeah, because
trilogy.
Blossoms is the third film in that trilogy, correct? Isn't that what he
Wait.
said? Is it?
Because I
In
thought
the Mood for
Grandmaster
Love-
was one of part of that trilogy because that was Forbidden Love.
Was it? I thought.
Yeah,
For some reason, I thought I read it was going to be In the Mood for Love, 2046, and then
probably
Blossoms.
Blossoms. Then Grandmaster. I don't know.
It's a bit weird, but I'm still excited, regardless of whichever way it happens. It's still more Wong Kar-wai than we have right now.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's been a very long time. It's been over a decade.
Is he working with Doyle on anything?
He's not. Doyle is not on Blossoms allegedly, from what I understand.
He'll have to be on Chunking though.
Well, he has to be. There's no. I don't know what's happened there. You know.
Sometimes because I thought I don't know. There's a talk that they fell out. There was a Christopher Doyle, but he was off his nut in that interview, and he was saying, "Well, you know, how many films a year? How long does it take for Wong Kar-wai to make one movie? Like 9 years." Like Christopher Doyle's working with like new directors now, and just
that's the weird thing, isn't it? So
wait
and see. I hope they're friends.
I hope so as well.
Eric says we could watch Uzumaki, aka Spiral 2.
Yeah, the Ito one.
Yeah.
But again, like the new one is not out yet.
Balin the Hobbit is asking anybody watching Netflix movie called Enola Holmes with Millie Bobby Brown. I've seen it. I liked it. I had a good time. It was entertaining.
It's a very good addition to the post-Brexit kids film canon.
Yeah.
It's very similar to A Kid Who Would Be King, I think. That one.
Yeah.
Because
the fourth wall breaking was funny though.
Except for the moment when she goes full Dora the Explorer on the viewer. When she's like, what do you think?
Oh yeah, that was a bit weird, wasn't it?
And when she's drowning and like, you know,
I wouldn't mind a Henry Cavill, Sam Claflin Sherlock Holmes movie though. I'd be interested.
Yeah. I mean, I love seeing Sam Claflin playing villains recently, like in The Nightingale and in this. It's a very interesting dynamic.
It was kind of weird how the tone changed though when he was in the cat with her and she was crying and said, "You are my ward." Like it was like But it's all right. It's entertaining. That's the best way to go around it.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty entertaining.
David Fincher Mank though on Netflix next month. Hallelujah.
Wait, next month? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's October.
They announced it to be in October? I thought it would be like just fall 2020. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure it's
I'm missing news.
You are.
I'm missing news.
Stifkins. What we got? I got my copy of New World along with Safe earlier this year from Rare Waves. Now we have all Malik's films apart from Hidden Life, all available Criterion.
Some people are saying November
to buy. Oh, really? I'm sure that if you go on Netflix announcement, it said October originally, unless they have changed it.
Originally it did say October, yeah.
Yeah. Hidden Life on Blu-ray is a bitch to get because there's only a French release and a German release, and there's a US release, I think.
Which is weird, considering that film was a pretty substantial achievement.
It went straight to DVD in the UK. Not straight to DVD. There's a DVD available, I think. Kuckerberg. Christopher Doyle claimed in an interview he could never do something like Chunking again because he was in totally different state of mind back then. Well, you can see, like the behind the scenes of Chunking is crazy enough. So,
did you ever see that episode of what's that TV show that Anthony Bourdain did? He had one where he went to Hong Kong and Christopher Doyle just took the camera and was filming the whole time for him. He literally just said, "I'm going to film you for this," and he was pissed throughout the whole time.
When is he not pissed? is the question.
Yeah.
So yeah. Premium says, Dimitri, did I hear you mention she dies tomorrow earlier? As it does look like my kind of movie, so might check it out.
Oh yeah, I love that movie. I mean, me and Dion disagree here.
No,
I quite like the formless narrative of this hazy nightmare. I usually tend to like that stuff. So I saw you mentioned greener grass earlier, and that's another good one actually. Not a lot of people saw it. It's this weird SNL/Lynchian satirical film, this absurdist film. And basically it's about this family, this like suburban town of weird people, and this woman meets her friend and she says, do you want this she has like her kid, her baby, and she's like, oh, what a nice baby, do you want it? She's like, yeah, here you go, and she gives her baby to her friend and then she regrets the decision. Yeah, so
okay, sounds interesting.
Interesting movie.
That's amazing. Pete says the perfect post-Brexit kids film is Mad Max 2. Not even a Thunderdome.
Yeah, that's kind of more of a kids film, yeah.
Yeah.
But Mad Max 2 works.
We're all going to be like that kid from it, the one throwing that boomerang around. That's what all the kids are going to be like.
Amazing. Eric, I just saw David Cronenberg play a villain in Nightbreed. 1990, another good fight. Nightbreed is a good film. I haven't seen that in ages. Cronenberg in anything is good anyway. That's the best way to describe it.
Mm.
Cronenberg is in a new film recently, but I can't remember what he's in. Somebody told me. It's like another indie movie, but yeah.
Is his son a good director?
Possessor is really good. I haven't actually
seen Antiviral.
You've seen Antiviral, haven't you? But I have not seen it.
I have not seen Antiviral.
So
I know
I
that
I like his style.
He seems very kind of flat in terms of like his color palette, and in terms of like everything prior to Possessor, and then Possessor he goes insane. Like he has these like vibrant yellows and reds. It's really interesting. I'm very excited to watch it.
It's
like
very gory.
everybody who logged it on Letterboxd when it leaked, just like I'm like, no, I have to resist the temptation. I hope they're treating it right now as like the Possessor uncut to rebrand it.
Oh, there's an unrated one, right?
I don't know why, because like people supposedly said it's the same one that premiered at Sundance, I think, this year. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I really want to watch that movie.
Eric is asking, do you know
LFF.
what her LFF? Well, yeah, you can watch a London Film Festival online. It's all digital this year. So if you live in the UK, you can watch these films for like brand new films that you do not know when they'll come out. You can watch them early. So not an ad.
Simon Lang's Days.
Oh yeah, Days is another one from Simon Lang. That's
one of my favorite films of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are good stuff. Eric is asking, do you know what horror movies you're going to be watching in October? Anybody want to start on that?
I don't know yet.
Deep Blue Sea 3.
Oh God! Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Was there two? Was there a 2?
That was a 2, and it was not good. Supposedly 3 is actually like semi decent. I'm curious. I might watch it this weekend. I don't know. But yeah, I know that like this October we just get. There was this thing Blumhouse are doing. They're releasing like 4 new films on Prime, which are these like smaller indie movies I've never heard of. It looks like they have this Hulu thing called Into the Dark or something like that, which is like they release like a new movie every season, every holiday, and they're supposedly doing something like that with Amazon this October, but it's going to be just 4 movies spread over October.
That's cool.
So yeah.
I don't know. There's not many horrors that's been like announced as new titles, but I don't know. Honestly, Carl mentioned Dog Soldiers. There's a new 4K Dog. I'm definitely going to watch Dog Soldiers.
Have they pushed back Halloween Kills?
Yeah, till next year.
Yeah. But it's going IMAX too, so like
Yeah.
this time around it's proper IMAX. And what's interesting, there's a new Clive Barker adaptation. It's coming to Hulu next week, I think, or like in 2
What
weeks.
is it?
The Book of Blood. I think it's called Books of Blood here, but it's if you remember, there was another adaptation of the same thing, late 2000s, early 2010s, which was pretty disappointing. Considering the source material. Hopefully, this one is better, but it's on Hulu, so you never know.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I actually rewatched Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street already, like the last 2 months anyway. But probably I'll go back. I don't know. I always just rewatch stuff. Like I think Halloween night though, I'm gonna watch Terrifier because I just love Terrifier at the minute.
You're a fucked up person, man.
I know. And then my thingy turns up if it turns up my Rob Zombie trilogy set for whatever it was, £9 whatever. If that arrives, maybe I'll watch House of a Thousand Corpses. But my niece, who is only 4 years old, loves Halloween. Like she talks about it all the time. She dresses up like
the original one.
No, not Halloween. As in, she loves.
The holiday. Yeah, so I was like, what?
But because Halloween is on a Saturday, we're gonna do like a haunted house and stuff for her. I think if we're allowed, obviously, we'll see.
It's really cool.
We shall see if Boris Johnson and everybody else is all good with it. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. How about you, Hus?
Watch
Peninsula.
Saw.
What's that?
You gonna watch Peninsula again?
Oh no. I don't know yet. I'm gonna play it by ear. So for the moment, I've not really planned for Halloween yet. What horror movies to watch?
I've got like a little box of horror films, so I just go through that usually. I always watch the same stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. But we've got that night stream thing anyway, so maybe we'll see some good horror there.
There's a new season of Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor. So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. I'm actually gonna watch Haunting in the Hill House in October because I've never seen it.
It's fantastic.
And then I'll watch
so
Bly Manor after. That's the plan. So yeah. What else we got? Okay, so Carl. Isn't there a Tremors 7 in October? What the fuck?
Yes, there is. There is. Yeah, there's something like that.
People's movies.
More Tremors.
Welcome back. Oh God. Eric is in. I'm watching a bunch of Universal monster movies in October. Good choice, my friend.
Yeah,
what is everybody's favorite Universal monster?
I think we discussed this already.
We have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Creature from Black Lagoon.
From Black Lagoon. I think that's what I said.
Yeah.
As well,
I think that. I really liked Wolfman as a kid, even though it's not that great. I kind of liked the character.
What do you think about Ryan Reynolds playing Wolfman?
It's Gosling, I think. It's not Reynolds.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think that's a good choice. Honestly. Like the previous Wolfman we had was Benicio del Toro, and he was really good. Like the film was but he was really good. Like that scene when like they're testing him in the lab or something in front of other people. That's a pretty disturbing scene, and he was really good in the role. But yeah, Gosling seems like a pretty safe choice, to be honest with you. After The Mummy with Tom Cruise, they're I feel like they're trying to rebrand with like the Invisible Man and now the Wolfman. We'll see.
We shall see. Like we have to realize I love
not hairy enough.
No, I love the Cronenberg in the last night. Oh yeah, he's good in that. The Cabadian film from Don McCullough, which is also one of my favorites. Nazarene Prod, I love the old Universal horrors. Have them all on Blu-ray. Carl Hobday, Kokoda was a good new release. Dimitri, do you want to go for that?
I'm not a fan. Not a fan, unfortunately. I wish I was, but like it's such a divisive film. I remember watching it last LFF, and I just I don't know, the premise of it and the aesthetics are much more interesting than the narrative that kind of unfolds. Yeah, it's not as disturbing as I expected, surprisingly, like considering the subject matter. Like the whole creepy circus troupe attacking a family sounds more terrifying than it actually is. And like I like the message though. I like the kind of the finale of it, which is pretty finite, but like also pretty tragic. It's a very interesting. Without spoilers, I'm kind of trying to avoid everything, but yeah, the ending is pretty good. But yeah, the kind of the whole idea of like the repeating cycle, I wasn't too keen on the execution.
Okay.
Interesting film though.
What else we got? Carl says Terrified Shudder had a Region A release a few weeks ago. I love that film so much. Really,
That's a dope movie.
I still haven't seen it.
That's a pretty scary movie. Like there's one scene in it just like still freaks me out.
Oh shit, yeah, Relic. People's Movie says I'm looking forward to Relic. Just got a video interview with the director going on the site closer to release. That's cool.
Nice, that's really cool.
I've got a screener for Relic, but I haven't watched it yet.
It's a cool movie.
It,
it's a good movie. Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I'm not as fond of it as other people seem to be, but I quite liked it. I think it's pretty good, especially for a debut. Like, oh my god, for a debut, something like that, really good. Like the last act, the final act of the film is sublime.
Okay, I might have to watch it this weekend, maybe. Nazarene Bride of Frankenstein for the best Universal horror film, You Heathens. Oh god, it's cool though. I do like Bride of Frankenstein. It's been a while since I watched all the Universal movies. Ugly Enough to Eyes, I'll rewatch Passion of the Darkly Noon since I just imported the new RA US release. Not typical horror, but it still qualifies. Premium says Cal Hobday, yeah, Cookada was a tough watch, but probably one of the best movies about grief I've ever seen, says David. Then we've got Ugly Enough to Eyes, and Gemini for the first time. Eric says The Relic with Penelope Ann Miller.
No.
What the hell is that?
No. There's another film called The Relic, and there's like a lot of films called The Relic. Actually, I think it's the one by what's his name? Peter Hyams. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. That's the one that Eric's talking about.
People's Movie says can beat Lugosi, Boris Karloff of horrors. You can't. Del Toro loves them. Yeah, doesn't he have like a life cast? Well, not like a full scale, like statue of Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi in his house, or one of his.
Really?
Members. Yeah, like
really cool.
Immaculate. Like I don't know if he's like bought like the costume. I don't know, but he spent a lot of money on that shit. Have you ever seen a video of his house? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's got like memorabilia everywhere. It's just like statuettes.
Yeah.
Really, it's really cool.
He's got like a statue of the fawn from Pan's Labyrinth, obviously, as well. Like just
yeah.
As you do. Hus Corrida's Owlet's Sister. What do you think of it?
Do you know? I would say it's like my second favorite Corrida film.
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
It's so delightful. Something about it is so delightful and charming.
You know, they're showing the first episode of Corrida's TV show at London Film Festival.
What, that really weird Irish, like it's got like Irish music in it?
I don't know.
What, the one which you made years ago?
No, he has a new TV show.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the thing he made in the 90s.
It's called A Day Off of Kasumi Arimura. I don't know. It's a TV series for 2020, and it's got Corrida attached to it. 8 episodes show, and he's directed the first episode. So I don't really know anything else about it, but it's playing at LFF, which is interesting. So I don't know. I'll let you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one, but yeah. Recently watched Starfish, still percolating, but I think I loved it. I think which one?
Yeah, Starfish is. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the one with a girl and her tape player who gets stuck basically in an apocalypse with monsters walking around. It's a very lo-fi movie. It's a low budget movie, and it's with the girl from Halloween 2018, the blonde, and she kind of there's a really cool animation segment midway through the movie. It turns into like full-blown anime, which I quite loved. Like, it's a very peculiar little movie.
Interesting. Okay. I like it.
It's like it's a very hipster movie, like very, very indie.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh yeah, so I forgot to say, well done, Huss, on your 2K subscribers as well. Well done.
Oh yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
you
Wow.
hit 500 as well.
The slug.
Congratulations.
The
Wow.
slog, as I'm calling it.
Abs-
It is gay.
I think it's crazy that you two aren't on like a few thousand, because you two are like proper reviewers. And the movies you review, the way you review things, is just absolutely brilliant. And like, I just think it's crazy that there's just so many channels which are like, they review. It's like you're watching the same reviews from like different people, and it's the same. Everyone's doing the same review, but like you guys review films that just like open up people's like, oh yeah, that sounds so good. I've never heard of that, and I don't understand it how you guys aren't on like a few thousand. It's just
I'm
ridiculous.
still surprised by Dion, because when I found him, he was like at 200 subs or something. And
madness.
yeah, what's it like? And he was the only person reviewing films that I was interested in. He was literally the only person who reviewed films I was looking forward to, and he made them earlier than others too. Like he would like review them straight out of festivals. So yeah,
That's what I do.
okay.
I don't do it for the subs. I just do it for just venting my frustrations about film.
Yeah.
Not frustration. Like you actually made, like, I remember you talked about what's the film? You talked about a lot of LFF stuff back in the day, and you talked about how you like the Purge films are your guilty pleasure. I was like, oh yeah, this guy is interesting. We're gonna see, his interests match mine. So yeah,
It's all about making friends, everyone.
I think that's the main thing I do it for is the discussions, like talking about films that no one else is going to see. I mean, I'm sure if I do a review on Days, who's actually going to watch it? No one's going to watch it. I mean, if it is showing, I don't think anyone's going to go out their way to go buy a ticket and watch the movie. But I know you two will watch it. I mean, who watches Simon Lang movies other than a few Asian film fans and
the Safdie brothers? They love Simon Lang. They love Simon Lang more than you do, I think. Us.
Really?
Jesus Christ! They talk about him all the time.
He's a really cool guy. He is really funny. Like,
it's a shame that.
Yeah.
It's a shame that LFS not happening though, because he would have been here probably.
Yeah.
You could have stalked him again.
He would have said something like, "Feel free to sleep during my movie," because that's what he said during one of the showings of Days. He was like, "If you fall asleep during this movie, don't act surprised. This is how I intended it to be."
Same thing. He did the same thing with Light. He did this film which was called Light, which is just basically him filming rooms with light coming out of windows, and it was no dialogue, nothing. It's just one part of the room, then another room, another angle of that room, and it's just like, it was a very beautiful film. Don't get me wrong. There was no music or anything. There's no sound. It was just ambient sound. And then he followed that up with a film called Faces. It was just filming people's faces, and then the odd time they'll speak in it. But that was it.
What a man!
Yeah.
What an
Absolute
artist.
legend.
Really. Carl Hobday says, really want to buy a Hill of Freedom, but can't bring myself to pay £25 for a DVD. That's so short too. Don't do it, man. I told you this already. Don't do it. Wait. I don't even like Hill of Freedom that much. It's alright. What do you think, Huss? You a Hill of Freedom fan, or nah?
No, don't know. Hill of Freedom.
Yeah, the Hill of Freedom's thingy. What the hell's his name? Hong Sang-soo. My brain. Hong Sang-soo film. You never seen it?
I don't have that one.
I mean, it's okay. I wasn't a big fan of the film, but it's a decent.
Nothing matches the beach.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
And right now, wrong then.
Yes. I
I
love
like
right
Claire's
now,
camera.
man.
Claire's camera is
You
still
really?
special. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I think it's just because I love
Because of-
South. I love the Côte d'Azur anyway, the South France anyway. But it just
Did you like Hotel by the Sea?
Hotel by the River? You mean?
Hotel by the River, sorry.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't know. I quite like all the Kim Min Hee ones anyway. There's something
Yeah.
I find them to be quite interesting. Not purely because I want to marry Kim Min Hee, but they're very good films. In my
What
opinion.
about the other one he did with Uper? I saw it pretty recently.
Oh yeah, I like that one as well.
That was nice. Yeah, the
Is that
narrative,
English
especially.
speaking one?
It's like it's not entirely English speaking. Like she does speak English sometimes, but not always.
They speak French as well, right?
Yeah. I think no, I think she starts speaking like English with the Koreans there, and but she's like some in between. They also speak other languages. What's it called? I watched it
in another country.
Yes, absolutely. That one, the one where a lifeguard hits on Ubea.
Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah.
Upe is just what an actress anyway. But yeah. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say, if anybody is an Ozon fan, if anybody's a Francois Ozon fan, you can get In the House, which is a very good Ozon film, for £2 at Poundland right now.
Really? Wow.
£2 at Poundland.
It is a great film.
With a slipcase. So if I find another one, I'll get one for you, Dimitri.
Is 8 Women available on Blu-ray anywhere?
No, only in Germany.
Yikes.
So £8, bargain, absolute bargain. Cal Hobday, never seen someone watch list that is so close to mine as Dion's. This is why we're friends, Cal, because we have similar tastes. Cal Hobday, are you on Letterboxd? Do you know what? I've never asked him that question. He's not on Letterboxd, I don't think so, but he should be. Virgin Strip Bear and Oki's movie are good. I like Oki's movie. I've not seen Virgin Strip Bear though.
I love Virgin Strip Bear.
That's an early one, right?
Yeah, one of his early ones.
Is that on physical or no?
Yeah, it is. There's a Korean version of it.
With
There's
English
a
subs.
standard. Yeah, I've got the digibook of it. There's a digibook and a Amaray. They're still quite cheap.
Are they?
Yeah.
Check it out. I'd like to try and finish my Sang-soo journey by the end of the year. Maybe try and watch all of his films, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm getting to the point now where I can't find these films. It's quite hard. So
that's the problem with Sang-soo. Like all the time, the distribution is not there.
Yeah, you have to go for the Korean releases.
Yeah.
No.
Did I tell you Sang-soo and Simon Lang were the first 2 drive-in cinemas to sell out in New York Film Festival. So The Woman Who Ran and Days were the 2 first ones to sell out.
Wow.
In Queens, yeah. It's crazy.
Why did they make them why did they put them in drive-ins? Couldn't they do them virtual?
Well, no, they've done virtual and drive-ins.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So you can either
That's
go
cool.
because they didn't want people to come to the Lincoln Center because obviously Manhattan's not exactly a safe place. So they did
the entire New York City isn't a safe place.
Yeah. So even when there's no Rona.
I've just seen Virgin Strip Bear for £20.44 on eBay. Yeah, on Blu-ray. That's an import from Korea, from a good seller as well.
Oh, is it?
Interesting.
I promised myself I wouldn't buy anything today.
Might not happen.
Give me a second. So what else has everybody got planned movie-wise over the next... Oh, yeah. What else has everybody got planned for the next couple of weeks movie-wise? Anything special that we don't know about?
I'm going to watch Air Doll. Watch Air Doll.
Legendary.
Ultimate special edition.
Ultimate release of the year.
Yeah, it's a shame. Deserve better than that. What was the name of the company again? Oh, Matchbox Films. Matchbox Films. Shame on you, Matchbox Films. But yeah.
I watched this really interesting low budget horror survival film a couple of days ago called Sweetheart. Came out last year in the US. Just came out on Amazon Prime in the UK for like £5. Made by J.D. Dillard, and it's this movie about a girl who gets stranded, who's stranded on an island, and she it's a pretty dire situation. But then it gets worse when she realizes there's like a monster walking around on this island, and it's this weird anthropomorphic creature, and it's kind of like a mix of Castaway and I don't know, 10 Cloverfield Lane, I would say. It's a pretty interesting combo. It's a very low budget film, but it's produced by Blumhouse too. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a neat one. It's kind of like The Shallows too.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I gotta say, if anybody's in the UK and they've not seen that Des thing on ITV with David Tennant, you should watch it. It's about Dennis Nilsson, who killed allegedly 15, 16 men in the 80s and killed them up, boiled their heads in water and shit like that. But it's the film about the aftermath, and David Tennant plays the serial killer. It's literally dialogue heavy, but the line delivery from Tennant is so sinisterly cold, and the way that the story unfolds is crazy. It's one of the best things I've watched TV wise in a while. I love it. So
it's not the Golden Glove.
It's no. It's like the Golden Glove without all the crazy shit in it. It's just it's just disgusting.
Cool, yeah.
But it's cool. I liked it.
That's the creepiest stuff usually.
Golden Glove's that Turkish director, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Into the Fade. I like Into the Fade from him.
I like Into the Fade. Yeah,
In the Fade.
In the Fade. In the Fade. That's the one.
That's a decent.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
This one was unfortunate. I know.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah, me too. I really wanted to watch it for after it premiered at Berlin and everybody talked about it.
I felt so ill.
It's a pretty interesting movie, but it's a good movie, but one that requires a lot of patience.
What else have we got? Kookaburg currently watching Kobayashi's Human Condition trilogy on Arrow Academy Blue. Epic stuff. Very nice. Is that the box set version? Because the box set version is out of print, right? I think. Or am I imagining things? I think it is. Carl Hobday, Huss. I just had a blind buy arrive of Melancholic by Seiji Tanaka. Please tell me it's good.
Oh, I saw it last night. It's brilliant. It's like One Cut of the Dead, a film that just went by. No one knew anything about it, and it just ended up being absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a really good movie, and it deserves more hype than it's received. I mean, everyone that's seen it, I just always say it's amazing, and that's what made me buy it, because I was like, I might get it, you know. Then all my friends were saying it's really good. Watch it, and it is absolutely brilliant. Definitely worth a buy. I think it's like £18.
$16.25 on Prime right now.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
If you want to rent it, it's $1.99.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's really good.
That's really good.
I really
when did
enjoyed
this
it.
come out?
2018, I think. But it just came out on Blu-ray a few weeks ago.
I really I know it's off topic, but I'm really not a fan of the new BBFC ratings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with them?
I like the color pink in general. I really like pink, but not on the 15 one. It just looks weird.
It looks weird on the Emma one, actually. But,
Yeah.
because Taste the Tea's coming out 5th of October as well.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's 13 quid on Prime. I pre-ordered it, which I was quite glad that was 13 quid. But Cal Holiday says, just started Jesus Show You the Way to the Highway, the new Arrow release, totally batshit crazy Afrofuturism, Cold War paranoia, dystopian world of Philip K. Dick mixed with 60s exploitation. Thing is, was it Will Webb has done a video essay for that. He's a YouTuber called Indie Tricks. He's a very good YouTuber.
Pretty cool guy.
Yeah, if you've not seen his YouTube channel, it's really good. Andrew says, I bought Melancholic too, but I haven't seen it yet. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's really good.
I might rent it and then see how I feel about it. I've definitely bought more third window titles this year than I ever have before. Mainly because of you, Huss. I blame you.
They're just releasing really good titles. And, you know, they're listening to their audience.
Yeah. More Obayashi films, though, please. That would be nice.
That Toyota box set is phenomenal. I bought it quite late because I had only seen one of the movies in there, and I thought, oh, you know, it's cheap now. I picked it up and I loved it. I think it's one of their best releases. And for some reason, they won't release any more Toyota movies. They don't do well financially for them. Even though his latest film is probably my favourite film of the year so far, Day of Destruction. If you guys get a chance to see it, please go see it.
Where did you see it, Huss? Did you get a screener?
Yeah, it's only an hour long.
Really? Wow. That's really interesting. So much, like I'm every time Huz talks about like the best movies of the year, I'm constantly adding things to my watch list.
I know.
It's things I've never even heard about this movie like prior to. I hadn't even heard prior to this conversation.
Yeah,
60 minutes. 60 minutes.
It's also got elements about the pandemic, about the Olympics. It's just such a multi-layered film, and it's like it reminded me of The Wailing in a way, but I thought it was the film's so special. I think it's really good. He's such a great director, and it's such an angry film as well.
That's really interesting. We have to wait for the release now.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens.
There was an Asian film that was at Venice that I forgot to ask you about. Is it called In the Night or something like that? Or because I remember you mentioned about it. It was about it was from a director that hadn't released anything in a while. It was at Venice, but because I remember you asking me about it, if I'd seen it or if I could see it, but I forgot now. Give me a minute. You talk amongst yourselves. Cinematech says that 88 Films' Jackie Chan titles have been some of his favorite releases of the year thus far. There have been some crazy choices by them, though.
I think Heart of a Dragon is my least favorite.
I'm trying to find this title now. I really can't find it. Wait a minute. In competition. I can't see it. There was one, but I literally do not remember what the fuck it was called. Oh, Night in Paradise, Park Hung-jung. You asked me about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to see it.
Yeah. there's nowhere because I've been trying to find other festivals that have it, but can't find it anywhere. Because obviously we were talking about The Witch earlier, and New World. Yeah, that's his new one. 'Cause it had like mixed reviews, but I definitely want to check that one out as well.
Because he directed The Witch that we were talking about earlier, New World,
Mm-hmm.
The Tiger. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
No, I want to see it.
And he did a VIP.
Oh, he did a VIP. Interesting.
Crazy, man. Also got Andrew says, oh no, wait a minute, sorry. Toyota box set was awesome. Porno Star is fantastic piece of work. Plus, you need to do a talking movies on Toyota. Requested. Premium is waiting for his 4K of Ghost in the Shell original anime. Very nice.
Yes.
Day of Destruction streamed for 1 day as part of the Japan Cats Festival.
Yeah. When was that?
That was we were actually doing a live stream at the time when it was on.
Eric has like a full video on his channel of the whole thing, of like every film he watched on it. So if you want to see what he thought of all the films, check it out. Best way to sell it. Any more questions? No. That's it. We've caught up with the chat. Fucking hell. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to sitting down for this long now. It's fine. So, how are we doing this now? Anyway? Are we just going to do one a month?
Because we do one a month. Yeah, because
if people are happy with one a month. Also, I won't name the name, but this person asked about maybe coming on the stream. So if anybody's ever interested, come to the stream and actually participate, feel free.
Yeah.
I think you, I don't know if you know, but if you know, we know.
Someone we know.
Someone we know in this very chat right now asked.
I think I know who.
So if anybody's ever interested, just let us know, because it's easier that way. Otherwise,
yeah, just
ask. You don't have to be a YouTuber to be here. You can be anybody.
No.
It's just
could be any old clown off the street.
Yeah. Do you want to fit? Do you want to do the last 5 minutes discussing Zabi?
Well, Zabi did something recently. I think it's a Parasite steelbook.
Oh yeah, the 4K, right?
Yeah. I'm still not getting it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the Criterion and probably the plain archive.
Next year. Oh no, Parasite is coming out. No, Parasite's coming out in November, right?
Yeah,
it's supposed to be this year.
Yeah, in the allegedly dodgy white case.
It's a great cover, though. I like the cover, though. The art,
the Morse code.
The Morse code.
Yeah.
It feels like a lifetime ago when Bong Joon-ho won 4 Academy Awards for Parasite.
Exactly.
He's the current holder of the Palme d'Or, isn't he? Yeah. They didn't do
2 years. So for 2
years in a row.
Yeah, 2 years. He'll be the longest holder of the Palme d'Or, I think, in a while. Probably since, it wasn't called the Palme d'Or before the Second World War. It changed to the Palme d'Or in the 60s, I think, or the 50s. I can't remember. So he's technically the longest holder of a Palme d'Or winner. What a guy. I always find it funny when I think it was the 3rd time he was up. I will drink a lot tonight.
Yeah.
What a guy. He just didn't care at the end. He was just like, okay.
The one where he's just like, I want to go eat. Yeah.
It must have been a slog for him. But yeah. Eric said, there's apparently on Eureka have a martial arts sale going on at the minute.
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Fatally can. If you're going to buy anything from there, buy that. The King Hu film.
There's your choice. Eric says, I recently saw some good Mario Baba flicks, Rabid Dogs and Danger Diabolique. I've seen Rabid Dogs. I liked it.
Hmm.
Are you a Baba fan, Dimitri, or no?
I have not seen that many of his films, unfortunately. I need to
seen two.
get back into it. Yeah, but I can't say, you know.
I've only seen Black Sabbath and is it Black
Yeah,
Sunday?
yeah. The Black Plague, like the one that that was banned for the longest time, like the uncut version was banned in the UK.
Hmm.
Everything's always banned in the UK.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be in lockdown by the next freaking stream anyway.
Yikes. But you
Let's
know,
see. Let's do some predictions.
Okay, right.
Another
okay.
lockdown.
movie theaters are gonna be dead. Some companies are probably gonna go bankrupt. I mean, they will be bought out by some studios probably, or Amazon or Apple or whoever steps in. But AMC, Cineworld, those ones are high risk, and if they don't get any support from any government, they will be dead by, I don't know, by the end of this year, early next year.
The
If Bond
1.3
doesn't come
billion
out,
they've lost.
yeah,
1.3 billion they've lost this year. They ain't gonna survive.
which is compared to 100 million they made last year.
How did Curzon survive?
Because on small and their streaming did really well. Because
Oh, I
home
see.
demand went really well over lockdown. So
Yeah.
they do all right. I think they know their niche market, and then they released films quite well. Actually, they restructured their whole slate for the year and released films a lot earlier than they should have. But
About
actually,
Endlessness still is an L.
yeah, I know. But I don't know if you saw today. There's a Roy Anderson
The documentary.
Yeah, and the film's coming out at the same time.
Really
Which
looking
is
forward
cool.
to that one.
Bauer Media own Curzon, do they? Bauer Media, the ones that have Empire Magazine. It wouldn't shock me.
I think there's a US company that bought Cousin recently, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, they
Because
did. Yeah,
purchased by someone.
yeah. Actually, well remembered. Cal Hobday says, "I'd love to." There you go, Cal Hobday. Feel free to come.
Cohen Media Groups, who also own Landmark Theaters, I presume in the US.
Batman film will shut down production at least 2 more times. In my prediction.
What does everyone think of that? What do you guys? It looks really good, but it seems like there's too many bad guys in it.
I see. I think the Riddler isn't actually the villain.
It's
Do you think the Penguin?
Yeah, I think the Penguin's the overall villain. The Riddler's the one that's guiding him through this like corruption kind of thing. That's my theory.
It looks very dark. I mean, it's a thing with Batman films looking very dark and gritty, but this one looks dark thematically, at least. Like the whole taping face part, it makes me uneasy, and the fact that they used the Nirvana song in it,
that was so
this
fucking
kind of
good.
makes it so much better.
Yeah, I still remember watching that one in the morning, and I was like, "Holy fucking Christ!" Like
it's set in the 80s as well.
And the Suicide Squad looks great too. I think the James Gunn one.
Yeah, that looks funny.
Yeah, I think DC seem to have got their shit sorted out at the minute. Obviously, it doesn't mean that the films are going to be good, but it just seems like they have embraced that they are basically the alter ego of Marvel, where it's just not going to be a conformist, same shit every time kind of stuff.
Yeah, because for one thing, all the actors are probably getting recast every other film.
Like Wonder Woman,
they're not doing the same films though. They're probably gonna go into the venture into they're right now doing Black Adam, which is with The Rock.
Yeah,
so
which is another one. Like Black Adam is gonna be fucking cool as well. Cinematech, will you guys be seeing streaming anything for upcoming BFI for London Film Festival? Yes, I am covering it as press. So, Dimitri is also
same.
So we will be watching all of the content. I've watched a lot of stuff from Venice and TIFF already as well. I have reviews on my channel if you are interested to see anything, including Ammonites. So
I'm gonna watch. I've got a few films I want to see.
Yeah, what are you planning on?
Oh god, Where's my list?
I'm
So
surprised
far,
how many.
Block 1 looks interesting. Like, I looked at Block 1, like the first couple of days of the press schedule. It looks pretty interesting. The Sound of Metal specifically being there is very intriguing.
It's not as big, is it?
No, but considering it's Corona,
Yeah.
People's Movies, we're covering London too. Got 4 writers covering. We have.
We have 4, I think.
5.
5.
Raina, you, me, Shay.
Oh, Ren is doing it too. Yeah.
We have 5. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not Sound of Metal. I meant Mogul Mowgli. The other is Ahmed film.
That has music in it.
Yeah, that has music in it and some kind of trauma or mental or physical.
Yeah.
Siberia is playing the second day, so yeah, I'm.
I like Siberia is an interesting one. Yeah, I've seen Siberia already, but I liked it. It's gonna be an interesting, divisive one. But yeah, from the LF, I haven't actually. Oh, Another Round is a good one for LFF. If anybody's interested in Mads Mikkelsen,
the Mads Mikkelsen one, yeah.
Yeah, from the guy that made
The Hunt.
Thomas Vinterberg, who made The Hunt. Yeah, a really good one. Pieces of a Woman. I don't know if it's playing yet, but if it gets announced, go for it. Watch the new Lav Diaz, another good one. Ammonite. I really liked Ammonite.
Is Apples at LDLFF?
No, it's not.
Shit! Because that one definitely would have been day one. Like for everybody, I would have said day one.
Yeah, Possessor, Shirley. Shirley's really good.
You can VPN Shirley.
You can VPN Shirley. Yeah.
Striding into the Wind. That's the Chinese movie.
Tsai Ming Lang's Days, which is a must.
Days.
I might watch that again. I love that film.
It's nice to see that it's getting an audience as well in some places. But there's loads of good stuff. But yeah, just stay tuned, I guess. You follow me on Twitter. Nomadland, yeah. I'm gutted I didn't see that at TIFF, but it was geo-locked. Only American and Canadians could watch it, so all the international press couldn't watch it.
Same thing's happening with Night Stream right now. Some films will not even be available for press, so we'll see. I fucking
tell you, if Mandy Blues isn't there, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Yeah, like this and Run and May the Devil Take You Too are by far my most anticipated ones out of that festival.
Pelican Blood is mine. I really want to see I missed it at Venice last year, so I really want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
German horror.
I know that. So, and what's it called? Black Bear, the one with Audrey Plaza and Christopher Abbott. Yeah. That one looks pretty interesting.
The Abbott Meister. But yeah, okay then.
Dimitri, I always ask you this. What was that film from last year when we were at the BFI? You were telling me about the jacket.
Deerskin.
Deerskin.
Yeah. Which is by the same director who did Mandibles, which we're very excited to watch at this upcoming festival. Deerskin is fantastic.
Yeah.
Deerskin is so good.
Quintan de Pieux.
Yeah, exactly. What's his name? Mr. Oiza. I think that's how.
Oiza.
Yeah, I think that's his.
He's got the artist. He's doing it.
Yeah. That's the director.
Jardin.
Yeah. Oh, he directed it as well.
He's the no. I'm talking about Mr. Oiza. You know the DJ.
Oiza.
He is Quentin Dupieux. So
Yeah.
Very interesting transition from DJing to filmmaking.
The French are just a talented bunch of fuckers. That's the problem.
Exactly.
The arts is everything for them, unlike in the UK.
I mean, when is Gaspar Noé's Lux Eterna coming out?
Don't ask me. I'm emails are flying. Don't worry. I'll get back to you on that one.
Because I know in some sense it's coming out next month.
It's out in France next month. Yeah.
Do you know the London Korean Film Festival's actually going on?
It will really?
And they'll be doing it in cinema. Yeah.
Seriously?
All films physical, nothing digital.
There will be digital, but they're all physical as well.
Damn. I know that Fright Fest got cancelled, like the physical Fright Fest got cancelled. So
no, there is a London one now.
What do you mean?
They're playing Peninsula and stuff in November.
No, they canceled that. They
Oh,
canceled.
they have
that.
cancelled it now.
Yeah, they have already canceled that. Yeah, they're going
Ah.
digital.
So you can watch
London East Asian Film Festival's not happening.
Mm.
But every time that goes on, I'm surprised that it's actually going on. Because the woman who organises it doesn't even like. Last year, Odeon were sending her like letters that they were ready to sue her because she didn't pay any of the cinemas.
Damn.
But,
Wow.
yeah, it's a really disorganised event. It's so the woman who runs it, she's just got a really rich dad in Korea who just. I mean, it's been going on for like 4 years now. That festival.
Is that the one where Bong Joon-ho had some like criticism of his film being shown there, like of Host being shown there?
Yeah, they showed it on a boat.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, you heard about that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting situation.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get him in for the opening night, but because of that situation.
What?
Oh,
Dion fell off. Interesting.
Yeah, because of that, I don't think he wanted to appear at the festival.
I see. Wow. Oh yeah. Asian movie enthusiast saying, "May the Devil Take You 2 will be on Shutter US in early November." Yeah, it's playing at the Night Stream Festival. If you are, I mean, you're in the US, so you can obviously watch it there. Just buy a pass, and like I think they're either selling a pass or individual tickets. You can watch May the Devil Take You 2 there.
Mm.
Sorry about that. My laptop literally died. So.
Oh,
No.
I see.
I see. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
That's cool.
So, do you want to do a topic next month in Hus, or shall we just decide later on?
We can decide. Like, let's give it some thought.
Let's have some thinks. Okay, that's cool. Oh, People's Movies is covering Night Stream also. That's exciting.
Nice. Yes.
Always competition with well, actually, there's no.
Come on, man. Listen, there's no competition in writing.
He's on fire. He's on fire.
You guys work for the same publication,
right? The
don't
same
you?
website, yeah. Moviemarket.co.uk.
Yep.
People's Movies is better.
Whoa.
Banter.
Good banter.
Hey, we actually are both on the same list of top 10 rated movie website blogs in the UK.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow.
From Vuyello, or whatever they're called. Is that what it's called?
Mm.
I think. I can't remember. But we are both on the same list. Just to let you know. Check in the post. Thank you. Again, you know my address by now. Yeah, Vuyello. Yeah, we're both on the. We are in the top 10 of best.
That's fascinating. I had no idea.
There you go. So that's how I found out about People's Movies like a couple of years ago.
Oh, really? Wow.
That is how I found out. I think Flickering Myth is number 1, but yeah, very good.
Interesting.
But
This
yeah.
is really interesting.
Anyway,
Congratulations to People's Movies.
Muzzle tov. Yeah. Okay. Well, are we good? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right, guys.
This was a good chat. Thank you for
Nice to
inviting
see
me.
everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, Dimitri, for joining us. Please subscribe to Dimitri's channel. Please subscribe to Dion's channel as well. I mean, it's criminal that you guys aren't on thousands. It really is. But yeah, it's probably because you guys don't review Avengers and God knows, yeah,
Mandalorian,
Star Wars
episodes reviews.
Yeah, don't do trailer reactions.
Yeah.
But
So
I look forward. Yeah,
I told you about it. I educated Hus in the algorithm the other day, Dimitri.
I didn't know
really?
there is one. I did not know there is one. It's
just bizarre. Like it's an unsolvable mystery.
Yeah. You just have to do faces like, and you get more
mouth open.
subscribers.
Yeah.
It's funny, but yeah, the
Yeah.
algorithm is
a lot of arrows and a lot of red
Yeah.
circles.
yeah, and like weird little sound bites like. Ding. Yeah. You get like a flying duck, like halfway subscribe. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Click the bell.
Ring the bell. Oh god.
Smash that like button.
Let's get this video to 300 likes.
What's up, guys?
Fucking hell. Anyway, we'll stop talking about that shit now.
Yeah.
Anyway, nice to see everybody.
Nice to see everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining the chat. And we'll see you next month or in our next videos.
Yeah, that too.
Take care, everybody.
Take care, everyone. See you later.
Buenos noches. Bye.
Arrivederci.